I sacrificed myself. Oh no, I didn't! Pushing the boundaries of the physics for you guys. Damn. Oh my god. Do you want to reroll for anything else? Oh my god! No way. Are you serious? I called it! I called it! Oh, oh. Hello. I did not think I was gonna stream today, but here I am. A couple of things canceled on me in the afternoon, so now I've got some extra time. Might as well take a look at the new memory chaos. It's not gonna be a long stream. Let's take a look at the new memory chaos and go from there. Yeah. Oh wow, this transition. There we go. Hello. How's it going? Welcome. Full auto today. I think we're gonna do the new memory chaos in full auto. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Oh, we also. Actually, I should have. I should have streamed. Actually, it's fine. You know what? I was thinking I should have streamed later tonight instead, but I do forget tonight. I do have some stuff to do. So here now, stream is completely fine because we'll stream this and then we'll transition to Naked to do the new tier list, which means it's perfect. Perfect. All right, let's get this started. Let's turn on the music. You need a new healer for Memory Chaos? Well, right now, the roles are a bit different, right? We are essentially looking for... Well, technically, we're looking for a new sustain. And Fushan is going to be able to fill that role. Let me tag people for the live stream because it's a surprise stream. Clear a new memory chaos with E6 Dan Heng OP, then near X Neke. Then updating tier list. Or okay. All right, there we go. Perfect. Stream will be live. You're almost done. Let me just add people for this. Yep. Oops. It should be my Twitch actually. All right. How is everyone doing? Let's take a look. Pretty early, yes. Because I said yesterday that today I'm not gonna stream, right? Because work and I have to run some errands, pack up and all that stuff. But a few things canceled on me this afternoon, and I was gonna get a line to finish the new memory chaos, the simulated universe, and all that stuff. So I might as well just stream it. And I wanted to make an updated tier list video for Nikkei, so I might as well stream that too. Since tomorrow for sure there's no stream, And tonight there's no stream. Yeah. Doing good? Okay, that is good to hear. I'm gonna assume most of you guys... Actually, I see some familiar faces, but most of you guys are not my regular nighttime watchers, yeah. Alright, let's do a request. Actually, I have to close this for it to not like... E6 today? We already have E6. We've had E6 a long time. Here's my E6. I'll go over my E6 build, and I do want to record a few videos. Since I'll be away. Oh, it's quite loud. I'll be in Japan for the next bit, so I want to record some videos. And today on the menu is we have to record a new Memory Chaos video. 0 turn auto, exactly. That's what we're doing. Because a lot of people are worried about Dan Heng not being able to auto, which I think it is difficult. All right, it is very difficult. But once Dan Heng is E2 and above, he can auto. How much did I spend? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Because I've got E6 Dan Heng, E6 Kafka, E6 Sele, and S5 cones for them. Well, except Kafka, I guess. Yeah. Kafka's S1 cone. But S5, Dan Heng, S5, Sele. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Yes, it's not my usual stream time, I agree. But you know what? A couple of things canceled on me at work. Have this time, I'm gonna have to get online, do my dailies, and do my quests anyways. Might as well stream and show you guys the new Memory Chaos. What is the new buff? Let me take a quick look, actually. Should you get Inhibitor Lune as a free-to-play if you say like Kafka? No. Okay. If you are free-to-play, and if you have Sele and Kafka already, Sele go for Fushan, and Kafka pull on Topaz's banner for the Fire Girl, the 4-star Gwyn. Because, actually, you know what? I will make a video on that. Team building in version 1.4. Because yesterday we talked about it on stream that after the banners of version 1.4, we essentially get 5 optimized teams. Right? 5 meta teams. And out of those 5, you really... If you're free to play, you really just want to pick 2. You just want to pick 2. Alright, where's... Am I blind? Oh, here. Let's see the buff. Dan Heng is an expensive husbando. Very... Yeah. But I got so lucky. I think people be so pissed when they see my Dan Heng post. Let me show you guys. This was my Dan Heng post. Alright. Disgusting. This is so sick. 390 for E6 Dan Heng. 390. And my cones for Dan Heng was super fast as well. 240 S5. So it was 240 plus 390. 630, right? Wait. Is it? 390 plus 240. Yeah, 630. Or E6 S5. So dumb. But, okay. But, guys, RNG is fair. Look at my blade. My blade is E2, but it's 400 pulls. What that means is my E6 Dan Heng took 10 less pulls than my E2 blade. What is this? So I would say RNG is balanced, yeah. I lost all of my 50-50. Holy moly. Yeah, that's gacha for me indeed. Alright, cool. Oh, website is that? Honkai Star Rail Station. Okay. Summons a Trouter and takes 200 basic attacks. When defeated, recovers 2 skill points for. Oh man. This is just gonna make this easy mode. Okay, at least this doesn't change. Fine. We can do Shenzhou Stage 6 for the auto stuff then. What do I do as a job? It's a very nice paying job. Work as a doctor. Fine. Let's just do our usual setup. And then we can auto all the way. Ding ding. And this. Right, is this what I run? Actually, I don't even want to use... Maybe I just do this, so it's faster. Or skill point neutral. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Got into technical test? I thought technical test is not live, as in like the account you create for the technical test you cannot use in when the game actually releases, no? Isn't that the case? I'm sure when the PS5 launches properly, or fully rather, then you'll be able to link the account, but right now maybe you can't? Yeah, because I'm assuming technical test is not full release, right? So they're not gonna let you have access to your live server. Yeah. I mean, it would make sense that way. Yeah, test should be another different branch. Man, Dan Heng. My god, I don't know what to say. Yeah, early stream today, that's right. Early stream today. Because yesterday I said I was not going to stream today because of afternoon, which is right now for me. I'm working. And then tonight I have to start packing for Japan. But work, a few things cancelled on me, so now I've got all this time in the afternoon. Might as well, you know, do my memory chaos. Because once I'm in Japan, I don't know if I have time to do the memory chaos stuff. Japan trip, yes, indeed. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm good. No, I'm good. Not tired. I'm good. Do I sound tired? Maybe just not much energy. Because usually when I usually when I stream, it's nighttime. Which means after work, I've had time to eat. I had time to spend with family. And then refreshed to go for the stream. But right now, I'm literally just right off work pretty much. Maybe that's why I'm tired. Gonna attend the Tokyo Game Show. Oh, when is it? I might, if it aligns with my travel plans in Japan. Waiting for Black Swan. I think Black Swan will rerun with Kafka. That's what I think. I can see Black Swan. No, maybe Kafka will be rerun in the banner or patch right after, because there's been a rumor. There's been a rumor that Seele banner is coming after Fushan. Right? So it makes sense because Fushan and Seele are so good. Fushan and Seele are so good. So Black Swan and then Kafka. Oh yes, yeah. I don't want to get raided by MiHoYo. Have you guys seen the PvP Cup, guys? Have you seen the TimaeuSS PvP Cup? The second one posted on Vulcan's channel. Poke posted a video. First one was on my channel. Yeah, I will show my build. Dan Heng build. It's slow, yes, attack boots. But my Dan Heng is kind of pay to win, alright? My Dan Heng is kind of pay to win. Yeah, the one with the Himeko Cleric, that's right. It's the one with the Himeko Cleric. Cup 3 is already in the planning stage. And it's even gonna be bigger than Cup 2. Alright, we've got more content creators. I'm sure you know them. They're a lot bigger than me as well. So it's gonna be a wild Cup 3, I think. We might introduce a handicap system, because some of the players are really good while the others are a bit more casual. So yeah, I mean, we'll go over it. We'll go over the cup as well today. We might take a look on stream. Talk about some things. I'm technically also meant to make a video, but the edited full video was released on Vulcan's channel because he's obviously got a bigger channel. So you've got Dan Heng and his artifact. Should you get another copy of Dan Heng? It really depends. Are you a free-to-play player? Do you already have another hyper carry? Do you have 2 solo sustainers that you can afford not getting Fushan? Personally, my honest opinion is if you have the ability to go for an E2 Dan Heng, you always go for it. Especially if you have someone like Bronya or even Tingyun, because right now Dan Heng is so broken. And early math for Topaz and Jinglu is not really comparable. I mean, nothing even comes close. Pride One is gonna update the tier list, and if it were up to me, I would put Dan Heng in his own tier. Like, he would not even be on the tier list. He would not even be on the tier list. Okay. He's just too broken. Like, this dude should not be allowed to be this broken at E2. His E2 is better than most units E6. Better than Silverwolf? Okay, Silverwolf is very unique in the sense that basically only she can do what she does. Right? Applying weakness and then all those debuffs, fantastic. Fantastic. But Dan Heng is still, even though he power crept and is the most insane damage dealer, he's still a DPS that can be power crept by another DPS, right? But Silverwolf is so unique that it'll be difficult to power creep the mechanic of Silverwolf, especially now we're getting almost full access to Mono Quantum. Yeah, plus side with Dan Heng is yeah, Dan Heng doesn't need 5-star supports. Dan Heng doesn't even need supports. Once you're E2 Dan Heng, you can technically just run Dan Heng with anything. You don't need 5-star supports, 4-star supports, anything will work. Because he gains his 3 turns, right? So you don't need a support technically. No, that's why I don't think they'll power creep Dan, and that's why I don't think that's why I suggest people pulling for E2 Dan is basically it's easy mode first of all. And second of all, if they power creep Dan Heng, that means everything else gets power crept, right? Yeah, exactly. Topaz will be similar to the next line of hyper carries. Jinglu has potential as well, but Dan Heng's like we need to put Dan Heng almost out of the tier list or equation because having him honestly just the games feels different right now. I feel like I'm playing something else. Even better than E6 Kafka. I have an E6 Kafka. I have an E6 Sele. That's where I'm drawing the comparison from, right? Because you know, a lot of people say, "Oh my God, I've got Dan Heng. It's better than Kafka," but they don't own Kafka. Or you know, at the top of performance, they have E6 Kafka, but they have like a E0 Dan Heng. Oh yeah, Kafka is better. But for me, I have them all. So I have E6 Dan Heng, E6 Kafka, E6 Sele with their signature cone maxed, and with decent gear as well. So my comparison is that Dan Heng is better than both Kafka and Sele by like 30% minimum. I would say E2 Dan Heng is about the same power level as E6 Sele, and E2 Dan Heng is better than E6 Kafka. Oh, I see. They nerfed her. Okay. Well, we can't talk too much about leaks because I'm still sponsored by MiHoYo. All right, so we need to tone it down a bit. You got E2 Dan Heng in 140 pulls. Congratulations. Now you're set. Now you're set. I think Kafka with later Black Swan can potentially be like really insane, but currently nothing comes close. Yeah, everything just has way too big of a difference versus Dan Heng. Okay, for those that are thinking about Dan Heng, sorry, what I said many times previously was that, you know, if you're a waifu lover or collector, then you shouldn't look at meta. If you already have 2 hyper carries and you're free to play, you probably don't want to think about Dan Heng unless you're keen to swap one of the hyper carries out. If you're missing a solo sustainer in Locha and Fushan, you probably want to pick Fushan up instead. But if you want the game to be on easy mode and you need a hyper carry and you have a 4-star support or 2 out of the Tingyun, Asta, Pela, Bronya, Yukong, you have 2 out of the 3, having a Dan Heng, especially if you can go to E2, will change the way you play this game. Like, once you have this guy and you build him up and you play the game, it's a different game. It's, you know how in RPGs, PC games, right? You get to pick. Do you want to pick easy, medium, or hard? Having Dan Heng unlocks a new game mode, super easy. Super easy, alright? That's what it feels like playing him. E0 is good as well. E0 is comparable with other hypercarry E0s. So it's at least not. It's fair, I think, in a way. It's at least fair. But E2. Okay, think about it this way. Actually, think about it this way. If you pull for E2 Dan Heng, you're essentially pulling an E6 hypercarry, right? If I told you right now, there's a banner, Seele banner is rerun, but they're giving you 80% off on the Seele banner, or on the Kafka banner, okay? They're giving you 80% off on the Kafka and Seele banner, and you gain a permanent buff increasing Seele or Kafka's damage output by, let's say, 10%. Would you do that? Would you pull for E2? I mean, would you pull for E6? If the answer to that is yes, and you're not a waifu lover, then you would go for E2 Dan Heng. That's that's basically it. This dude is, I think, Miho, I don't know. I don't want to call it a mistake because they tuned his multipliers. But I hope this doesn't mean that we're looking at power creep. Like, this dude is just... It's crazy. Yeah, no, I think you can clear all of the game modes, right? Using 4 stars. You don't have to use 5 stars at all. It's really just for people that are looking for an easier time, basically. Will I get E6 Fushan? R5 Kong? No. For Fushan, I'm most likely going E2 Kong 1. You're fishing for a E6 Dan Heng on your friends list? Okay, you know what? Let me clear out my friends list. Let's get a few of you guys in. You can use my E6 Dan Heng. I've realized that I haven't updated my friends list for a very long time. I'll do that now on stream. You guys can add me, and I'm on NA though, so I'm not sure how many of you guys are on NA America. So you guys can use my E6 Dan Heng, E6 Seele, E6 Kafka, whichever you want. Hey, you can test it out, right? You can test my Dan Heng out and be like, yo, is this broken or what? Alright, here we go. Let me finish this and then we'll do the friends thing. Alright, here we go. You use my Dan Heng and one-shot Fantalia? Yeah, he do be like that. We auto MoC. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I'll put my Locha there. I think Locha is very strong. Ow. Whale on the C server? I cannot whale now and catch up. What? There's so much. Alright, let's do the friends listing. Where is it? Here we go. Blade isn't even needed. Blade is just there so that I won't be using a unit that consumes skill points randomly. Okay, is there a better way to multi-select? How do I remove them? Oh. Sorry. Wow. Oh yeah, let me give you my ID first, so I can just add you guys. Here's my ID. Dan Heng doesn't even have SP weakness once he's E2. Even E0 Dan Heng, on manual, it's actually okay as well. So I know a lot of people say Dan Heng has SP weakness, but E2 Dan Heng does not have an SP weakness, which I think is just absurd. I don't think it should be like that. That's an early ID. It is. The first 5,000 people. My friend was the first 50 to get in. So his was like 600000048. Wow, you're just 7? You're the 7th player in? Oh no, oh, never mind. I wonder who the first one is. Alright, cool. Wait, that's strangers. I'm assuming that's you guys? Okay. Let me change my character. Very nice. So, wait, you can only borrow this support, right? Okay, yeah. Bye. Yeah, if you guys try it out, let me know your thoughts on my Dan Heng. All right. Oh, someone asked about the build. I'll go over my build. My build is pay to win. Okay, my build is pay to win. Your Dan Heng hits for 70 to 88 if you're E2. No, the crazy part is if you're hitting for 70, 88 at E0, at E2, this allows you to go to your turn, ult, your turn. So effectively, you're getting 2 extra moves, right? And you can probably go from 70 per quote-unquote turn into like 300-400. For me, for Memory Chaos 10, oh no, it was 6 on. I guess it was not a fair comparison. It was Memory Chaos of Shenzhou 6 on the 2 fishy things because of defense down. I hit for 1.4 million in one move, basically. But yeah, this is my Dan Heng. It's not complete in the sense that right now I have gear split between my Seele and my Dan Heng. Otherwise, my Dan Heng would have 98% crit with 210. So it is not the best gear on him, but equally split so that Seele can hit 84 plus 204, right? Because Dan Heng is just so powerful that I don't need him to hog all the broken stuff. Since Seele at E1 has 15% crit, which means that this is technically 100. This is technically 100%. So, but yeah, this is Dan Heng. I'm still farming gear for him. Ideally, I want more crit damage, like 220. Yeah, E2 gives him a free Bronya, basically. I want like 90, almost 100, like 98, and then 220 with at least 3.5. Speed is okay. Okay, I'll tell you why my speed is okay. Because I run attack boots. Oh, also, Quantum set is best, by the way. For those of you that are not sure what set to go for, it's Quantum. I did my testing. So, when I use my Dan Heng on Musketeer set, I was previously on the Musketeer set. When I use it on Musketeer set, I actually lose about 10 to 15% damage, even on non-quantum weak units, which is... I don't know how that made sense for me, but the defense pen is just too good. So this 10% defense pen was more than the Musketeer's 10% attack damage and 12% attack. Because I have near 4k attack when I'm on the Musketeer set that I have. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. This 10% defense pen is so insane. Okay, so in terms of damage output, I've tested it already. It's Quantum set is just better. So you can do Quantum set. My previous build at release was Musketeer, so I have the speed to be 134, and then I have extra basic 10% and 12%. You would think that that's better, but it's not. Quantum is better than Musketeer, and Musketeer is better than the Imaginary set. The Imaginary set is Copium. No, Quantum is not for E6. You can do Quantum for anything. And then I run attack boots. Okay, this is my attack boots. Yeah, if I'm against an enemy that already has a quantum weakness, then it's even more insane. So I'm talking about without quantum weakness. It's already like just slightly more than Musketeer with same stats. If it's quantum weak, then it's a lot more. Yeah, Imaginary sucks because you have to have CC on it before. But I do attack boots because I've Bronya E2. So this is the thought process, okay? Let me show you guys. This is the big brain strat. You guys are gonna see this like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. It's not that intense, but it is big brain strat. Let's just go to Shenzhou 6 and I'll show you guys what I mean. So this is my team that I optimally run with Dan Heng. And the crazy part about this is it's auto friendly. I can auto 0 cycle, but on Shenzhou the targeting is sometimes dumb, so it sometimes doesn't auto. But it's 0 to 1 cycle auto and 0 cycle auto in Memory Chaos 10. But let me tell you why this is crazy. So right now with Ting Yun, you have the ability to have Dan Heng go before Bronya, right? Because if you're E2, you ult and then you cut anyway, so you already have that flexibility. But right now, I don't want Dan Heng to go before Bronya because Dan Heng would go essentially without any buffs, right? So if I do this like this right now, look at my Dan Heng. Okay, I have to end my turn first, sorry. I have to end my turn first. So I will, let's just say I'll ult here. So I have Dan Heng's ultimate up, and look at his speed. His speed is now 138. So again, this is pay to win. But with Dan Heng, if he's with Bronya and Bronya's E2, I don't need a speed boots past the first turn, because the reason why we go for speed boots is try to hit 133.3, well technically 134, right? So that we would move twice in cycle 0. But if you have a Bronya that's doing the push, then you're above that already. And I personally run a slow Bronya at 134, which means it always goes Dan Heng and does his thing into Bronya, then back to Dan Heng as the push. yeah, Dan Heng is just going to be the best, strongest thing that we'll see for the next, like, few ages. All right. Yeah, I'll show you what his damage output can be. All right. I'll show you what his damage output can be. So, I think we cut here. We definitely cut here. So we do this. I'm gonna show you that I'm actually going to kill. I'm going to kill this without the fishes taking a single turn. Right? This will be dead before any of them move. Right now. Here we go. Alright, here we go. I still have my ultimate up, which means I go and I cut one more time. Okay. I still had my ultimate up, which means I had 2 more turns in me with full skill point. It's crazy. It's honestly so broken. Wait, the speed buff is from Bronya E2. I held off on upgrading my Bronya because I was worried that it was gonna ruin my speed tuning, right? I was worried that this 30%, if I E, it's gonna basically ruin my speed tuning. But actually, when Dan Heng, that was with Seele, so I kept off on upgrading the Eidolon for a very long time. But once I got Dan Heng, I realized basically this is a free speed boot. When Dan Heng came out, I realized this is a free speed boot for Dan Heng, which means I can do attack boot. No, there's no CD for the speed buff. As long as you use a skill, you gain that 30% after taking an action, though. After taking an action. But it only lasts 1 turn. Must get it better for fast build. The thing is, why do you need Dan Heng fast? Because previously I ran a 134 Dan Heng, right? I did have a 134 Dan Heng, but his damage is so insane that you're just looking to pop it. But yeah, don't farm imaginary set. Do not farm imaginary set. It's it's a scam. If you can get 134 without running speed boot, for sure do it. That is so good. That is so good. But I don't know if you're sacrificing a lot of damage because of that. But I think for E0, ideal, right? E0 ideal, especially if you don't have E2 Bronya. Okay, for those of you that are farming imaginary, you can see right now why it's not okay. I don't even have a single piece. Where is it? Where's the imaginary set? No, that's physical set. This is copium. This is pretty copium. 10% DI is great, but enemy has to be debuffed. I mean, I guess you could run Silver Wolf, but that's only one target, right? If you saw a lot of the fights with Dan Heng's team, you're either using Tingling, Yukong, or Bronya. None of them debuff the enemy. Your solo sustainer is not gonna debuff the enemy, so it's difficult to get that 10% crit. So your crit damage, 20% boost against imprisoned enemies. That means you need someone to imprison, which means imaginary typing. It's just, there's way too many restrictions. Yeah, you can use Pela, but Pela, you're not gonna get it in the opener because Pela is on ult, right? You're not gonna get the opener. So Pela cannot ult until, let's say, well, I guess you could with the cone. You can technically one turn it. So you have to lock Dan Heng with the Pela, I guess. But even then, a 20% crit damage is lower than a 10% defense pen. Oh, never mind. That's only the crit rate, so you don't even get the crit damage. So this is basically just for Welt. Let me, sorry, 1 second. I need to send some stuff over. Give me 1 quick second. Give me 2 minutes. Where's the TimaeuSS cup thing? Go, cup 1. Send some stuff over. Okay, 1. And then cup 2.
This video is going to be a beginner's guide to Honkai Star Rail that will hopefully get you pointed in the right direction so that you don't feel lost with anything inside the game, and when no matter where you are in your progression, you sort of understand what you're seeing and what you're
Hold on, sorry.
doing. Now I will have
I need to post something for Vulcan. There we go. Perfect. All right, cool. We're back. Jing Liu on Quantum Set. Yeah. I'm basically just farming Quantum Set for every DPS. Because if you think about it, what is the I set? But I don't think Jing Liu will run the I set though. Crit damage for 2. Oh, maybe actually. But I feel like Jing Liu will be on this set, no? You get a 16% crit. She has HP. But yeah, I'm basically perma farming Quantum. Because the thing is, RNG is such an annoying factor in the game that my Kafka, I farmed 4 weeks for Kafka. I think she's naked right now. She's not. She's on some random stuff. She's holding some random gears. I farmed for Kafka for 4 weeks because I had to go to the lightning drops to farm for her, and I still don't have a satisfactory set. So I might as well just farm 2 Quantum set, and right now, any hyper carry equipping my 2 Quantum set will just go ham. Right? So I just need to keep improving because you're only gonna really realistically have 2 hyper carries, 1 for each half for Memory Chaos. So just keep improving your 2 Quantum sets, and then every time you want to use a different hyper carry, just put them on. So that's pretty much my thought process. Because gear is so whack in the sense that you can spend 4 weeks and get nothing out of it, which is what happened to my Kafka. Whereas Dan Heng came out in like 4 days, I had a better Musketeer than the Lightning I farmed for 4 weeks for Dan Heng, and I just swapped some quantum sets around, and he is already insane. Yeah, and the damage reduction set is not the worst. So ideally, you want 2 set speed plus 2 set something for your supports, right? But technically, damage reduction is not bad on supports. So every support will be on 2 set speed and 2 set damage reduction. And you only keep the best of your damage reductions, because you can be a lot more selective since you're farming quantum every day. And then the other place you farm is essentially the HP set, because the 2-piece HP is good, and then the 4-piece crit rate is fantastic for bruisers. So you only need to farm these 2 for gears. You only need to farm these 2 places for gears. That's it. It's a lot more important to get gears that improves your existing, I guess, gear inventory than for every new DPS coming out, you farm a new set. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I swap my gears so that the 8 units I use have kind of like the best gear. Do you guys farm new sets for all of your units? Like, for example, Dan Heng just dropped and you guys went to farm Imaginary. And then when Jingliu drops, you're gonna go farm Ice. And when Fushen drops, you're gonna go farm something. You farm new sets for every new unit. Do you refresh stamina? I refresh stamina and I am not even... Like, I don't even have enough. You just gave him the welt set? Oh, I see. Fushan, I'm personally going 2-piece speed and 2-piece HP, which is perfect because you just farmed that one. Oh, sorry, I missed your question. I saw it and I thought I answered it, but I clearly didn't. A2 in 4 days. Well, I live stream A2. It is rather unfortunate, but I will be on a flight, or I will just be off a flight when A2 drops. So I won't be streaming A2. I know I stream pretty much every single new banner as it drops. We do viewer polls, we do live testing on the dot, but I'm in the sky at that point. I can't. Sorry. Yeah, I do use Musketeer. I think Musketeer with someone like Ting Yun is fantastic, right? It gives you the attack percentage, and it gives you the speed. So Musketeer with Ting Yun is really, really good. It is sad, don't worry. Once I land and we're in the hotel and all that stuff, I will try to find some time to potentially do a A2 video. How do you have 30 to 35 CV plus speed? That actually is insane. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. You can farm Echoes of War and then just use the Echoes of War is fantastic because the Musketeer set and the Break Effect set are actually useful. What's the time? When I'm in Asia, I'll probably stream either really early in the morning in Asia, Japan time, or really late at night in Asia. I'll be in Japan, so it's Asia time. Boomer coordination, goddamn. Will I be doing Dan Heng team analysis? Yes, I might. I'm waiting. There's a CN player that uploads really in-depth guide. I'm waiting for that to do the CN analysis. But I've been super busy with Nier because of the collaboration, and then I'm trying to organize the third TimaeuSS Cup, which is a huge, ambitious event with big content creators right now. It's even bigger than the last 2 cups combined, so kind of all my remaining time is kind of there. So I haven't been pumping out Honkai Star Rail content. Am I gonna IRL stream in Japan? No, no IRL streams, bro. Yes, I think every support are the ones that need the energy to go for the Vonk inner 2 pieces. So basically, if you're not running energy rope, you can safely go for the Neo set. I need to farm that. I finished my Dan Heng pretty much after realizing Quantum is besting slot, but I totally forgot to farm for the Neo set. I think every support should be on that. Pretty much the one size fit all you can think about is every support is on 2-piece HP. I mean, this is very generalized, okay? But 2-piece HP, 2-piece speed, and then 2-piece Neo. I might not live stream in Japan just due to internet in a hotel. So, but I will release content like VODs because I can just upload, right? Exactly, Karina. That is, I think, insane in terms of synergy. Bronya, Pela, Locha, and Bronya. You mean Bronya, Pela, Locha, and Dan Heng? Sorry, double Bronya. But I think that is for sure the way. Isn't this the last MoC? Give Fushan speed boots. No, you know what? I don't want to call it just yet. Wait for testing. Wait for testing. I would say speed boots is what I would go for. But we need to see, because initially I think she'll work similarly to Locha, right? Initially when Locha came out, we were saying that, okay, make Locha slow. Make Locha slow. But then we realized Locha fast is actually the way. So super fast Locha is actually much better than slow Locha because he already heals perfectly in the sense that if someone drops below half, his heal basically tops him up, right? You don't need another attack boot or something, and you don't want to run an HP boot. And fast Locha allows you to cycle your passive even faster. Plus, 3 things you get with fast Locha. Your passives are up faster, which means less skill point usage. That's number 1. Second one is you ult more, and those 2 combined means you're activating the flower field more, which also means that technically it's higher uptime. Plus, if your flower field is up more Locha turns means more Locha auto attacks, means more team heal, right? So Locha fast is actually really good. This MoC nerfed Jingyuan's damage because of the piggy taking, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think Jingyuan is gonna be better in the next few patches though, because I think that wait, is this 30 cycles now instead of 40? What I was saying, sorry. What I was saying is that I personally think Jingyuan is going to be better because of Fushan and Topaz. First of all, Fushan will negate the debuff that plagues Jingyuan, right? No more debuffs that makes your Jingyuan skip his turn. And Fushan also buffs crit and crit damage, both very good to Jingyuan, and then Topaz will offer follow-up. So I think with Fushan and Topaz, Jingyuan is gonna look better. Jingyuan is definitely gonna look better. Yeah, with this memory chaos, you tested Topaz? Oh, so the testers are on the next patch already then. Wow. With Topaz, can Jingyuan reach 10 stacks? I mean, you just run Topaz, Jingyuan, plus one more, right? Is she Quantum Weak? No, she's Lightning Weak. Guys, I'm about to auto 1 cycle top and probably 2 cycle. And then 0 cycle auto bottom. Bruh, this should not be allowed to happen. Maybe I just use Asta then. No. Do I want the... yeah, actually I should have used Blade. Just for SP. Blade is doing nothing but regenning SP. Yeah, I think post Topaz, Jingyuan will slowly make it. I mean, I think that's the... Okay, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm, you know, a know-it-all or I can predict the future, but I really think we're moving into, because right now it's 1 hyper carry, 2 supports, 1 solo sustain. We're gonna slowly move into a team building era where it's 1 hyper carry, 1 half carry plus support specifically for that hyper carry, 1 generalized support, and 1 solo sustain. Because Topaz will be for Jingyuan, and then you run, for example, Bronya for the push, plus you have a solo sustainer, right? Black Swan will be for Kafka, so Kafka, Black Swan, and another support, and then solo sustain. Jinglu is gonna be for Blade, right? Jinglu Blade plus another generalized support and a solo sustain. I think this is where we're heading into. Yeah, Guina is for Kafka. You basically have 1 hyper carry, 1 pseudo carry that supports specifically that hyper carry, 1 universal support, and 1 solo sustainer. That is the future. Wait, did I just 0 cycle auto that? Have I seen her thighs? I have indeed. Alright. Are we gonna 0 cycle auto the second half? Let's take a look. When is Dan Heng's supporter come? No, dude, they will break the game. If they have Dan Heng's... they have a specific support for Dan Heng to break the game. Yeah, I think Blade is much better here. There's a support that gives SP. Bro, you cannot make Dan Heng any better. Bro, it should not be allowed. MC Imaginary support. Okay, guys, we're diving a bit too deep into the leaks. Okay, I definitely should have used Blade, not to suck the Yeah, Asta is just stealing all of the SP. I need to swap to Blade. Is it dumb to want a main DPS of every element? No. If you have the resources, why not? Right, if you got the resources, why not? Oh my god, we did it. Even with Asta sucking all of my SP, we just zero cycled autoed. We I guess this is a power creep. This is just power creep. Would I consider Wealth as a good DPS? I think he's alright. He brings utility as a DPS. I would not use him as my solo DPS though. Especially not in the current environment. Right? Especially not in the current environment. There's so many things. There's so many things that it's not against the Wealth, but there's just a lot of better options. I don't think you brick your count by not pulling. It's not a brick. Because you don't need him to clear content. It just makes it easier. For some people, it really doesn't matter if you do 1 cycle, 2 cycle, or 20 cycles. Right? For some people, it really doesn't matter. So it depends on what you are as a player. Okay, I think RNG went wrong somewhere, and now we cannot zero cycle. Need ice DPS? That's Jinglu next banner. Oh, never mind. I think we still do zero cycle, do we? Oh no, we don't. Why didn't she use E here? Have I pulled Dan Heng E6 already? I have indeed. And you get to see it in action right now. Here we go. Here's the E6 Dan Heng in action. Full auto. Full auto. You got the ice kit? I have the ice kit too, but I don't like using it. So that was on full auto with just Bronya buff. In 1 Bronya push, he cycled 3 times for. Oh, he's gonna ult, isn't he? And waste a lot of. Okay. That was not necessary. Praying for E2 Dan Heng. I think if you can, definitely try to get it. Bruh. Yeah, Blade's animation is sick. Oh, here comes. Here comes. Oh, I don't get to finger one more time. Oh, too bad. But yeah, E0 is... ridiculous. Alright, so I need to make 2 videos. One is 0 turn auto, just in general. And yeah, I wish there was a claim all. And then I'm going to make a video on the future of team building. So let's just do that live so I can have the 2 videos. Have I listened to Blade's background music in the ult? From the PV or? Okay, you know what? Guys, am I crazy to think... Hold on, let me see if this is viable. You know what? We'll do it live, so it's even more crazy when it happens. What we'll do is we'll run 3-man auto. Only 3 units. All right, we'll include that in the video. Let's just. I need this to auto 0 cycle, so I don't have to think about it, and then we can do that video. I tried Pela. Pela's good, but right now I don't have a place to fit her. That's my problem. Yeah, quantum relics are better. It is indeed. When I was on Musketeer, it was not good. No bueno. She ults so much. Seele? Yeah, no, because my Seele is E6. That's why. If my Seele was not E6, then... Oh, you mean Pela? Yes. Pela is 2 basic attacks into ult, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. 2 basic attacks gets her ult. Why didn't she... Well, how did we 0 cycle auto the first time? Now we can't. Is the skill point used or being dumb? Yeah, Pela is super strong. It's just I don't have a place to fit Pela. Okay, you know what? It will not look good if I don't 0 cycle the first half with that Seele. So we might as well just do it manually. And then we can do the 3-man auto for the video. Is Dan Heng better than single target in comparison to Seele? Yes, he is. As a Seele E6 S5 owner. Because the thing is, Seele, if you're looking at a pure single target point of view, you're saying that there's no other units for Seele to use the Whoa, it's on auto. Okay, that's fine. You're saying that there's no other units for Seele to trigger resurgence. right? I'm assuming that is the assumption. Between Asta and Pela, which one should you choose? Well, it depends on your team. If your team is more AoE, it's good. But Asta for Kafka and Jingyuan is really good. No, the Quantum set doesn't need Quantum Weakness. That's what's broken about it. I ran Musketeer and I compared it to my damage on the Quantum gear against non-Quantum weak units. And I still did more because of the defense pen. And if you have defense down at all because of how the calculation works, Quantum will always come on top if you have a defense down. I think this kills, right? If this doesn't kill, then I've made the wrong move. Yes. So now we need to gather. Yeah, and with Silverwolf, it's even easier. No, you don't need the extra defense pen. You don't need the extra defense pen. Extra defense pen just makes it broken. But let's say I'm fighting someone who is not Quantum weak, I still do more damage just off of the 10 defense pen versus the 20 defense pen. Oh, I should have ulted. Oh, I should have ulted. Oops. Yeah, because then the basic attack. Wait, this is the last. Oh, there's only 2 waves, that's why. Now there's only 2 waves in this. What is a 2B tier? SS. With masked and upgraded 2B is SSS in 3-minute fights. But overall, SS is where I would put her. I forgot now the memory chaos is only 2 waves, not 3. Okay, so I don't have to conserve my stuff. No wonder it's down to 30 cycles now. Yeah, for Clara Blade, no. It's the HP set because of the crit stuff. But for pretty much most of the DPS, it's just Quantum. Isn't that crazy if you think about it? Just Quantum set. I thought people were trolling. Oh my god. I did not use double teaming. This cost me the 0 cycle, I'll be very upset. Okay, yeah, this cost me the But it doesn't feel much of an achievement when you 0 cycle the current one, because it's 2 waves instead of 3, that's one thing. And also you get SP recovery, so it's really good for Doesn't feel. Oh my god, that's the wrong target. I think this just kills. I think he returns a 5-star. That'd be crazy. If Tingin returns as a 5-star, that'd be so insane. Oh my god. New and Nikkei, monthly pass, battle pass. Always get the monthly and battle pass. And yeah, chapter is good too. Me not ulting on this boss at the beginning almost cost me the run. If we consider Seele ideal, which is elite plus as, no, you can't. Okay, think about it. Seele loses every single time. All right, Seele loses every single time. If it's single target, Seele cannot use Resurgence. If it's multi-target, Dan Heng's finger is like 2, if not 3 times Seele's damage. Okay? I ult with Seele, I get between 150 to 250,000 damage. Pending the supports. With Dan Heng, every time it's my turn, I finger 300,000. I ult 100,000. And I finger again. That's another 250,000. So if it's multi-target, it does not work. Because Dan Heng is way too strong multi-target. So Seele loses in every comparison. I'm a Seele main, okay? I'm a Seele main. My Seele is cracked. Like 100% crit rate with E1, right? And 207. I used to run a Seele that had some of Dan Heng's gear, so she was sitting at 230 crit damage. But once you play Dan Heng, and I have both of them at E6, S5, it's a completely different game. So it ain't right. It ain't right. Alright. Anyhow, we said we're gonna do a video. Let's just record this live. And you guys can say hi to YouTube. Let's put up some Fantalia music in the back. Hey everyone, Randomizer, and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. So, the new memory chaos is essentially built for Dan Heng in a way, because you can AoE, take down Trotter, and get the skill points. Now, on our live stream, we previously were able to auto 0 turn clear with 4 units, right? I know a lot of you guys were saying, you know, Dan Heng cannot auto, but I'll show you there's a pay to win comp that you can auto with Dan Heng. Now, the challenge today is, before I show you my Dan Heng build and all that stuff and why I think he is just so damn busted, we're gonna try to full auto Dan Heng and let him 0 cycle auto clear the second half of Memory Chaos 10. We'll reenact the historical moment when Dan Heng beat the crap out of Yanqing. Alright, so here we go. Bronya buff, Locha buff, and let's get clapping. Let us get clapping. So I think the key point is skill point management, right? It's going to be quite difficult to make sure that we have the right skill points. I run a fairly slow Dan Heng just so that I can essentially not go before Bronya before I get the full buff, so that if I ult Bronya, you know, the push will actually matter. So you can see here we did our first round and we are kind of low on skill points already, but hopefully with Locha auto attacking generate that other extra SP, and now we have a lot more. We do the push, Bronya ult will give us another SP, and we're at max SP. So hopefully this 3 stack needs to kill both of them right here, right now, and it does. And we're going into the second phase with the ultimate up. So Dan Heng still having the buff can cut. He essentially gets an extra 2 turn, one from the ultimate and one from the 3 stacks right now. So that's quite good. Locha is gonna attack, and we'll see when it's Bronya's turn. Bronya has 5 skill points. We'll be able to push. Dan Heng goes into the 3 attack. Perfect. And we have the ultimate up, which means Dan Heng's turn again with the ultimate, and we can finger one more time with 3 stacks, killing Dan Heng before. Oh, not yet, not yet. So we still have to see if that last Bronya push is enough. I thought we actually was just gonna kill Yanqing right then and there, but not yet, not yet. So attack buff is up, auto attack. Bronya's final push. This is only a 2 stack. Do we kill it? Yes, we do, with an ultimate up, which means Dan Heng could still ult, cut in turn, 3 orb attack. Wow, 3-person auto memory of chaos. Crazy. Anyhow, let's talk about the builds. So I was a Sailing main, of course, and then a Kafka main, and now a Dan Heng main. So the thing is, you have to understand my Dan Heng is uber cracked, alright? My Dan Heng is uber cracked. E6, S5. Now, before you click the dislike button, let me tell you, the purpose of this video is to help you guys understand and determine should you pull for Dan Heng, because this is one of the most frequently asked questions I've been getting on stream, as you can see in chat as well. Now, this is E6 Dan Heng, but the true power spike of Dan Heng comes from E2. And you saw with E6, yes, I did insane amounts of damage, but E2 is basically what makes his whole mechanic overpowered. This 100% push, right? Advanced action by 100% and gaining an extra Squama, Sancta, what a name, extra orb, allowing him to essentially gain 3 free skill points. Now the other E4s, basically having more damage is great, but the core mechanic is this. Now, it's super important to know that Dan Heng, couple of things. For him, the gear, Quantum set. Yes, Quantum set. I know you guys probably farmed Imaginary set or the Musketeer set, which I was on Musketeer set for a long time since I wanted 134 speed plus, you know, attack and bonus on the basic attack. But that is actually not the most optimal way. Even against non-quantum weak, this 10% defense pen is insane. And because of how the defense calculation works, if you have someone like Pela with the defense down or Silverwolf, this becomes extremely busted. So if you have a quantum set, try it out. You know what? Try it out and compare it with your Musketeer. I had to do testing to finally realize that the 4 quantum set is actually better. And the inner 2 pieces are the arena. This, I don't think there's much debate here. But for Dan Heng, you can see I'm not on speed boots. And this is actually quite key. I did speed boots in the beginning. I did speed boots. The goal was to have Dan Heng use a basic attack. Bronya will push Dan Heng, and then Dan Heng will get 2 insane stacks, or 3 depending on your E0 or E whatever, and then he'll go for his rotation, which is Dan Heng into a built-in Bronya with the ultimate push into Dan Heng's skill, right? But I realized after, if you go attack boots, you skip the entire one single base attack. You basically go -1 on the skill point, but it's a lot more friendly in terms of Bronya push, and you just straight up gets the entire Dan Heng power, right? You're trading off 1 skill point for basically an attack boot that can allow you to almost one-shot, which means when you one-shot, the energy gen is a lot higher, and you can technically ult a lot earlier. So after testing, if you're doing auto or not, attack boot is much better, because if you're doing auto, sometimes the AI is kind of dumb. They will not wait for the Bronya push, and they will just go 3 stacks, 3 skill points, and waste all your skill points before Bronya push into the 3-stack attack. So I've switched to attack boots, and it completely works. And eventually, once you guys get Bronya E2, Bronya push will apply a 30% speed buff, which, because Dan Heng's speed is 102 base, with just a tiny bit of speed at 103, if your Dan Heng speed was 103 or 104, with Bronya's E2 push, Dan Heng essentially gets a free speed boot, and he sits at 134 regardless. Alright, but that's something to think about later down the line. But I just want to show that my build for Dan Heng, and this is just single Bronya. When we did it on stream, and I'll show you guys my favorite team that I like to use on auto when I'm not locked to supports, because my first team was this, right, which stole Ting Yun from me. But my favorite auto team, and we just go to Shenzhou, and this is without the skill point buff, so it's, I guess, a bit more fair, is Bronya, Lucha, Dan Heng, and Ting Yun. Okay, this team is my absolute favorite when it comes to Dan Heng auto related. I run it in Memory Chaos, I run it in Simulated Universe, and it just cleans house. If you guys have a chance, for sure check it out. It's extremely auto friendly. We just watch. Now the only downside to this is the AI is kind of stupid. Unfortunately, until MiHoYo fixes this, Dan Heng, when he uses his finger stuff on the second wave, will always be fingering the fishes for some reason. Alright, so you can see here, he just hates the fishes. I'm not sure it's because... I don't know. I don't know why, but he hates the fishes. So here, we're going to the second fight, and he has his ult up. So we'll see here. He'll ult, and it's his turn. And we'll finger. And look, it doesn't go for the middle guy, or the middle gal. Right, it's all the fishes. I mean, the defense break is nice on the boss, but ideally, you want Dan Heng to start fingering the lady in the middle. I mean, you know what I mean. So here we go. The auto. Bronya will give 1 more SP from the light cone. And here we go. Dan Heng still goes for the fishes. Which is fine. But now we're gonna miss the attack buff from Ting Yun. So if you're against a non-Memory Chaos or Memory Shenzhou 6, this will be a lot smoother. But this is essentially the auto team. You will have... Oh, finally went for the middle. You will have a lot of SP available. Technically, I've tried swapping Ting Yun out and using someone like Blade. That is also one of the options, because they don't hog SP. We've tested Hela, we've tested Asta. None of them work as smoothly. So this is my favorite Dan Heng auto team. But if you want an easy mode in Dan Heng, consider the E2. It just changes the game completely. And again, we're figuring the fishes. Anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here. Let me know your thoughts on Dan Heng. The most important showcase was that we saw how powerful he is in the new Memory Chaos. And it's unfortunate I did not record the other Memory Chaos 10 in the previous one, because it was not even good for Dan Heng, but we still managed to get 0 cycle auto. But this one, 3 unit 0 cycle auto with the ult left and extra skill. Alright, and now it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now. I let Ting Yun die. Oh yeah, Ting Yun did die. Sorry, I was not looking. This was a poor auto. This was a really poor auto. But I don't want to re-record it. for the Shenzhou showcase was so bad. So many misused skill points. Zero cycle auto. Okay. Alright, now we need to make a video about the future of team building. We can go on the Pride One site. For this. Because they've got a lot of the stuff. Topaz? Jinglu? Yeah, they're here. Fine. Does it have any information? Yeah, that's fine. And then we can... Where's the team builder? Don't they have it? Here we go, team builder. Dan Heng, Luocha, Yukong, Tingyun. I think... Yukong is the best in-slot for the highest damage. But more difficult to use on manual. Team build. Right. Where's that team building thing that they have? Team builder. Oh, not team building. Team builder. Fine. Okay, let's put the music on. Where's the spacewalk? Okay. Second video, we'll talk about team building with the team builder. You like the new Pride One layout? It is pretty slick. It is pretty slick. Yeah, a lot of speed tuning for Yukon team, but auto, I'm pretty sure on auto, Yukon spams the skill every single turn, right? Oops. There we go. Alright, one more YouTube video for team building. Hey everyone, TimaeuSS, and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. So some of you have been asking, should I pull for Dan Heng or not? And we all know Dan Heng is an insane beast, right? If you saw my previous videos on my channel, you would see probably by now the 0 cycle auto with just 3 units. 3 units, 0 cycle full auto. He is honestly one of the best unit to be ever released. I mean, we haven't had a lot of units, but I think the power level difference is just too insane. His E2, when I pulled for his E2 and we did testing, felt like my Sele's E6 and stronger than my Kafka E6. It's honestly a bit too much. I've had to strip Kafka's gear and put it on someone else, so poor Kafka, poor Kafka. Anyhow, that's not what we're here for. Today we're going to talk about team building because I think post version 1.4, we're going to see a new type of team. Because right now, if we look at teams, for most of the content, especially endgame, which is Memory Chaos right now, we're going to see 1 hyper carry, 2 supports, in the sense that, for example, Bronya and Tingyun, or Silver or whatever you want to use, and then 1 solo sustain, right? This is, I would say, the more optimized teams at the moment in Honkai Star Rail. However, I think starting out in the next, which is 1.4 patch, we're going to start seeing a new variation. We're no longer going to see 2 universal supports, but rather potentially a hyper carry / support specifically to boost your hyper carry, main hyper carry even more. So if we think about it, the first banner is Jinglu, okay? Again, guys, there's no leaks on this channel. All of it is pure speculation. So if there is... Actually, wait. I don't think I'm allowed to talk about this. I think I need to record this video once we get the kit. I think that'll be safer. I actually think I cannot put it into a YouTube video and then release it publicly until we get not even multipliers, right? It's fine if we don't get multipliers, but we actually need to see an official release of their kit and what it does before I can. Yeah. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not risk it. So I'll just say it on stream. I just say out of dream now. That I don't want to get on MiHoYo's bad side. Basically, we will be looking at like hyper carry that support the hyper carry, universal support, and the solar sustainer. Right? That's all I say for now. Until we get official information. Yes. No, I don't think I'm a big streamer, but I am officially partnered, so I cannot and I should not. So let's not talk about non-official stuff. Just realized. Let's just not. Okay. So we'll table that video for a later time. MiHoYo's here. I don't want to get okay. Let me finish the remaining dailies. Have you guys done your quest for the delivery stuff? Salvage. The alley something? Have you guys done that? Working it right now? Not yet. Oh my god, that was... Well, I don't know why that takes so long. Is it me? Or it honestly just takes so long? What the hell? I felt like I spent 7 hours. And I'm still halfway. It's around 3 hours? No, I've spent more than 3 hours. No shot. Ain't no way. You only spent 3. Is it just skill issue? Is it honestly just skill issue? I really think that I'm super thankful that I play Honkai Star Rail as a turn-based game and Nikkei is an idle game. Because if it's real time, RPG, all that stuff, I think I actually will come across skill issue. Yeah, if it was Genshin, it's Jover. For me, it's Jowarida. Alright, let's play some chill music here. See, this is the power level I expected from Dan Heng when I was using him in, like, against Fantalia. Right? When I was against Fantalia in the story, I thought if I pressed the ult on Dan Heng, he would come in and then use the ult and then finger her. Like, straight up 200k fingering Fantalia. Like, right now. Exactly, that was the power level I expected. But it was just a cut-in ult. Guys, don't take what I say out of context. Yeah, it's different animation, right? I thought I was seeing things. Look. It's different animation. Where's the one that he jumps in the air, the dragon's with him, and he throws his balls? Yo, honestly, if you think about it, Dan Heng is kind of sus. His Fantalia animation is basically chucking his ball at Fantalia, and then his 3 skill point animation is fingering. I mean, damn, Dan Heng is actually a bit sus. Look at this. Wait, that attack, oh, that was the cut-in. Oh yes, look. Why couldn't we have done that? I think that looks a lot cooler. The cooler Daniel. HP with attack crit? No, thank you. Maybe. Do you think Fantalia will ever be playable? We get a Ting Yun alternate Ting Yun, 5-star Ting Yun Fantalia version. She'll summon 2 flowers, and each turn the flower gives 2 skill points to your team. Oh my god, that's broken. What the And then, if she dies, she will transform into the purple Fantalia, and no, that's her ult. She can transform into purple Fantalia, and instead of giving 2 skill points, the Lotus sucks 20% of boss HP. And then you ult again to transition into final form. Bro. Touch some grass? Okay. Dude, I'm stronger than the story Dan Heng. Story Dan Heng ults for 70k. My Dan Heng fingers for 300,000. Bruh. After Dan Heng, all of the game modes just became so dumb and easy. 4-star Ting Yun. Oh my god, my game crashed. Dan Heng actually just crashed my game. Amazing. I have to restart. You don't want to attend her second. Yo, the story was so short. Why was 1.3 story so short? The freaking event had more than the story. I'm not joking. The delivery Phoenix Wright event that's going on right now had more story than actual story. Bro, I hope this is not the pace, because remember this? I don't know about you guys, but when we entered here, the whole sequence with the song, the music, and everything, and we walked here to fight Fantalia, I thought that was like, that made me feel like Hoyo is cooking hard. I felt Hoyo was cooking so hard. And the fight with Jing Yuan's new voice line. Oh. I need to play it. I need to play it. It was so epic. It was on par, I felt, with the Kokolia fight. I felt it was on par with the Kokolia fight. Like when Jingyuan came, Dan Heng split the C, and freaking Jingyuan was such a boss in that fight. He got CC'd, but he did not give a crap. Lightning Lord still stabbed Ventilia. Alright? It was not canon. He got completely CC'd, could not move, but Lightning Lord still moved. Damn. This was so sick. Coming here with Dan Heng feels different now. Holy moly. I've not seen the live performance. This was so sick. This fight was insane. I think I would have lost without Luocha. There's a live event? Okay, I'll check it out. BD. This fight was actually not that easy. If it weren't for Luocha, I think I would have died. Because the HP drain... And I didn't have Kafka or Dan Heng, right? So I had no AoE. I did bring Jingyuan in though. This was so sick. Yeah, send the link. Or DM, yeah, DM it. My bot might take you down if you link. Bro, this gave me goosebumps when he freaking split the C. You know, it was after this that I was like, you know what, I have to E6 Dan Heng. I have to get that boy naked, no matter what. No matter what, I need to get this boy naked. I was willing to dip into my Kafka funds. And I guess I did. But because of how well my polls went, I was actually still fine. But here's Naked Boy. Kind of disappointing because I thought it was going to be something like Kafka, where she's naked and you can see a bit more, like the collarbone and all that stuff. I thought it was going to be like, we can see Dan Heng. You know, Dan Heng shows more here in his Booba window than his E6. Alright, someone link me the live. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh my god, this is live? What the? Wow, that's live. Bro. No Booba window? You need a little cutout in the middle, yeah. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps again. Yeah, I watched the live Wildfire when they were performing at the top of the building. Bruh. Damn. Bro. Dude, that is raw talent. That is raw talent. Ikum. You know what? Worth it. Worth it. E6 Dan Heng. Worth it. That's why I made the meme. You know, I asked my editor to make that meme for Dan Heng. You guys probably saw it, but for those of you that haven't, let me show you. I was like, yeah, we need to ride the current wave of trends because I keep seeing that thing. So my Jinglu funds are gone pretty much. At least get a meme out of it, yeah. Bruh. I only pull for waifus in my games, but it's okay. It's A-okay. Dan Heng is my waifu now. Look, so hot. Damn, so hot. Jesus. It was nice. Is it Lycone S5? Of course. It actually makes a difference. But I think the Lycone, any Lycone with crit is just too good, in my opinion. Any Lycone with crit is just too good. This is basically a 60 crit value, as people call it. No, Seele is also 30. Seele is also 30. I realized. I thought it was 18 at max for Seele, but Seele is also 30. So Seele is 30 with 10% at 6 times, so it's 60% plus 20% crit damage on the ult. Dan Heng is 60% as well for attack, but instead of crit damage, it's a 10% energy gen, which actually matters for him because you finger twice and you're ulting. You finger twice, you're ulting. Man, all of the crit cones are really, really good. Crazy. Crazy. Bruh. Okay. So we've done memory chaos. What else do we need to do? Did we do the dailies? Are we done with dailies? Lycone 5 is also 30%? I would assume so. Let me see. Data bank. I have 30 out of 30 characters, but why do I only 65? Why am I missing 10 Lycones? What the? Oh, the Herta cones. And then are these the battle pass cones? Oh, okay. I need to start exchanging for the battle pass. Oh, I don't have Claricone? Sad stuff. Alright. Blade is also 30%. Man. Also 30%. You know, MiHoYo actually plans things perfectly well. in the sense that every time a Theory Crafter runs the math, they always lock the signature cones at about 10 to 15% higher power than the S5 alternative, something like that. How much did I spend in total for S6, E6, S5? I would say E6 Kafka plus E6 S5 Dan Heng, both together, still under $2,000. Because if we look at I topped up 200,000, right? I still have 60,000. So not including the tickets exchange, technically it was only 140,000. No, 140,000 gems to E6 Kafka and E6 S5. But I certainly got very lucky though. My luck was insane. My luck was really insane. So it's not really fair. I think per copy, someone did the math. Well, actually, I don't remember the math. But my luck was really insane for Kafka and for Dan Heng. If I show you guys here. Your E6 S5 Kafka took 2,000. I think that is when you have not so great RNG. 390 for an E6. The average, that means if you have 50-50% and you put whatever, like you don't go to pity every time based on the rate they provide, and you win 50-50 half the time, it's an average of 620 something pulls. So 620 something pulls for E6. So I'm only 390. Even for my Kafka, I lost 50-50 3 times, but I got Kafka 14 here, 13 here, and 17 here. And those saved me, and I'm only still 510. Actually, we could do... So this is 81,000, 62. Okay, my math is way off. So this is already 140,000. My math is way off. So this is 140,000. Oh, it's because some of the tickets I exchanged from polling, right? So like both banners, after you poll, you get currencies to exchange. That's why the gems are not that accurate, because you need to take a few off because you'll exchange those currencies for tickets. And then my Dan Heng coin was 38, yeah. So about 140,000 gems, which is what? Is it 89.99 for 8080? 140000 divided by 8080 times 89.99. So it's about 1,600. Well, let's just say 2,000 because I still have gems remaining that I haven't used. So I topped up that much. But as a loyal Kafka simp, I topped up all my gems, like the amount of 200,000 gems. I topped it up doing Kafka banner, so she would get the money on her revenue report. Okay, as a Kafka simp, I did my part. I topped up doing her banner so that she would see the money on her banner for the revenue report. Did I lose any 75-25? Yeah, I've lost one here. Just one here. No, two here. Two. I've lost 2. So 86 win rate for Lycons. 86% win rate for Lycons. But even the Dan Heng pulls for the Lycons were insane. Like, this is not bad. This is alright. And then when I pulled on the 50th pull here, I got a double. My luck is really good. If you look at my global stats, I'm top 3.5%, okay? My rate up luck, and because I'm a mega... Okay, I'm not a mega whale, but I consider myself a whale, right? As a whale, because mega whale is like E6, S5, everything. But as a whale, usually when you pull that much, right? Usually when you pull that much, your luck averages out, right? The more you pull, the more of your pull percentage should head towards the average. But for me, Holy moly, my rate up is insane. Especially after the 2 of these banners, because post Blade, I think I was down to like top 35 because Blade really cucked me. I've been pretty lucky everything else, and then Blade really screwed me, but then Kafka and Dan Heng shot me to top 3.5%. How do you use this website? You go to their website, and then you go to import, and it'll have instructions on how to import. And then import your data, and then it'll show you. Does that count the icons as well? No, it's just character. My I think it's just character. Let's see, my Lycon stats is top 15%. Yeah, event character, luck top 3.5, Lycon 15.8. Oh, but it's rate up luck, as in like, I think this is the 50-50 luck, right? Like how many times you get your rate up. So you really need to see the combined 5-star luck with the rate up luck. And if you look at my Lycon, I don't get it early. I pretty much never get my Lycons early. That's why it's at the bottom 14%. But the rate up is not bad, so combined together is okay. And then 4-star luck. I'm glad my 4-star luck is at the bottom because it doesn't matter to me since all of my 4 stars are maxed. Since I'm going for multiple copies, right? So 4-star, even on bottom 1%, that's okay. As long as I'm lucky in the other 2. But my Stellar Warp, man. Look at this. My luck for Stellar Warp and Departure Warp is absolutely BS. Basically, when I started the game, I got shafted. I really got shafted when I first started. Why whale streamers you follow always luckier? I mean, if you tuned in during my Blade streams, you'd think I'm very unlucky. Because Blade E2 took 400 pulls. And I failed all 50. This is pain. When I first saw the destruction icon, I was like, this is going to be a fantastic, fantastic banner. And then it was Clara. Again, I just cannot believe Blade E2 took me 400, but Dan Heng E6 took only 390. Like, what the hell is this? That's gacha for you. Alright. Finish dailies. I ideally want to finish my stupid quest thing, because I don't want it to drag on. I need the selector. I definitely need the selector. Oh, we need to do quest as well. Let's do this. Pull for A2. I won't be able to stream it because I'm in Japan. If you want me to pull for you. Oh yeah, I got a double Sele. Yeah. I did get a double Sele. Man, you still remember that from 5 months ago? 4 months ago, just over 4 months ago, right? Because the game came out end of April, did it? Or something? April 26? If my memory is correct, it's probably not. Yeah, double Sele. Yeah. My Sele though was the story of me getting Sele was definitely quite funny because I wasn't gonna go for... No, I pulled E6 Sele right off the bat almost, right? I think. But I was not gonna go for S5 Cone because we had Jingyuan coming. Right? We had Jingyuan coming and we thought, or I thought as well, that Jingyuan was AoE Sele. I thought, and so did the CN community and the beta testers. We thought freaking Jingyuan was AoE Sele. Which meant that, you know, obviously you say for Jingyuan and his cone is so good. So there was me waiting, and then America, which is the server I'm on, we get the banner, the second banner, right? Not the first part of the banner, but we get the second banner late. There's like a 12-hour delay or something. So when that happened, I went on the CN, and as well as the players that played on the Asian servers, I went on to check what the testing result is, because I was like, oh my god, how can it be AoE Seele? I was using my E6 Seele and she was so cracked. Oh god, I watched a few live streams. I watched Wales content creators mauled on stream. I watched some guy put E6 S5 Jingyuan, put some gear on, and then within 30 minutes of testing, went back to Seele and put the Jingyuan Kong on QQ instead. Because they were farming quantum gear, right? So when they had their lightning gear, it was not up to par, and some of them did not account for that. What they should have done is just straight up put the attack gear on quantum set on Jingyuan. It probably done more, but didn't do that. So what ended up essentially was I saw those streams. I was like, oh dear lord, I'm gonna only pull for one copy of Jingyuan and one copy of his Kong. And now I shifted my my plan and went for E6 S5, which is fantastic. Which was fantastic. Yeah, I think no, quantum set is already so broken. No way they make it so it matches the user's typing. They would not farm anything else. Got Japard on Blade's banner. Yeah, but you got Dan Heng now. Yeah, but now the real AoE Seele is here, right? The real AoE Seele is actually here. What's my music? Oh, this is gonna be copyright. I chose hunts, right? I did not choose. I'm not doing a Kafka run. Bro, hello? Oh, one thing I love a lot about Dan Heng is I can just do this. Do I think Jingyuan is redeemable? Yes, I think in 2 patches, Jingyuan would actually come close to Dan Heng. Emphasis on coming close. But Jingyuan will have access to Fushan and Topaz, and they directly make Jingyuan better. So I think Jingyuan mains are gonna eat really, really good if they pull for both Fushan and Topaz. Top ass seems like is that the name? Yeah, Topaz is good for Clara, but you don't really use Clara. I guess if your Clara is strong enough, technically you don't need a healer, right? No Fushan, no. Technically, no Fushan, no Japard, Bailu, or Luochao. Slam a Clara as a social sustainer, and even go for a more aggressive strat. Topaz and Himiko? See, this is what I like. Someone that enables gameplay. Like how Kafka enabled dots. Topaz enabling follow-up attackers. Dan Heng enabling a completely new game mode called Super Easy. Silver Wolf enabling Mono Quantum. Yeah, Dan Heng is just in a different place. What healer do you think can replace Luocha? Honestly, any healer is fine. Any solo sustainer is a-okay. Luocha just does it better because of because of how skill point friendly he is. But if your team is healthy, then they're gonna be not requiring the heal, right? You can use Japard if you want. Japard works. You just 2 auto attacks, 3 auto attacks into ult. That's fine. Value works. You just only use ult to heal. But Luocha works best on auto. And Luocha brings a lot more than just healing, right? Dispel, ult, and all that stuff. Jingnu's gonna have good damage potential? I think so. Especially if you got Blade. I think Jingnu Blade, the HP manipulators are going to be quite nice. I honestly think now all the units we get will be at the power level of Kafka-ish. Between Kafka and Seele. That's the power level we'll be looking at. But then they will push. They will be pushing synergies between units so that the synergized units might catch up to Dan Heng. That's my honest thought. Yeah, we'll for sure get 5-star Harmony. I think they're not doing it because it would just be a bit too broken. You're taking energy rope with... Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think her plus Blade. We definitely are looking at something that Hoyo's cooking with the synergies, right? Because right now, let's say if Dan Heng IL is at the power level of 3, okay, and then Seele is like 2.5, Kafka 2.2, Jingyuan at 2. With the release of Jingdu, Dan Heng plus Bronya maybe is at 7, but Jingdu plus Blade pushes it to 6.5. Right? Topaz plus Jingyuan pushes to, and Fushan pushes it to 6.2, something like that, you know? Oh, finally another energy gen. Yeah, I think Jinglu and Blade working together, synergizing on the same team is gonna be so funny. It's too funny. Because Jinglu, if you know the lore, essentially hunted Blade down and just kills him over and over and over again. And then Blade actually was like, God damn, stop it. 2,000 for $5 worth of data? I mean, a lot of people spent money on a lot of different things. Right? What the value is depending on the person who owns it. Why do we all get expensive cars? Why don't everyone just get a freaking bicycle? And even if you get a bicycle, the less fortunate people can't even afford bicycles. So we should just walk bare feet. I don't understand that logic of telling people not to spend money. Yeah, Blade is very SP positive, and I think if it were me, I would make Blade Locha, Jingyu, and Bronya. That would be the team I make. This thing... Isn't Blade slightly negative? I see what you mean. I'm comparing to like if you are... No, yeah, that completely makes sense. I see what you mean. I'm thinking from the perspective that as a carry, if you're not consuming SP and you're just spending one every 3-4 turns, well, yeah, one every 3 turns, that's already positive in my book. As in, for hyper carries, the baseline is using 1 SP every 1 or 1 SP every 2 turns, right? So 1 every 3 compared to 1 every 1 or 1 every 2, in my mind is positive. But yes, it's 1 every 3 turns. In a vacuum, it is not positive. That was it? Okay. I do need to buy some stamina. Yeah, I don't think Fushan is gonna... I mean, honestly, you can probably run Blade, Bronya... No, yeah, Blade, Bronya, Locha, and... No, not even Locha. Blade, Bronya, Jingdu, and Lynx. Do Lynx. Lynx making Blade even more attractive. Yeah, I didn't finalize because I didn't have enough of these things. Force aggro, yeah. I think that's such a cool concept. Am I bugged? What Lynx does? Heals, dispels, heal over time, and makes enemies more likely to attack your destruction unit. Yo, this is... I'm farming for Jingdu's cones as well. Oh, this can actually be... Oh, this is rope. Oh, too bad. I need an attack orb for Locha. Yeah, I think Lynx is too good for a 4-star. Don't you guys get the feeling Lynx is actually so busted for a 4-star? You can claim one more? Did I forget? Oh my dear god. I forgot. Bruh. Yeah, Ting Ying is busted as well, yeah, I think. Yeah. How do we know what Jingnu is gonna need? Jingnu is for sure. Build Jingnu like Dan Heng, pretty much. Equip her with the Quantum set. Farm Quantum for all your DPS. I'm part of the Quantum Church. Yeah, Lynx can be with Clara, 100%. Team's OP. Lynx is really OP though. If I told you that we are about to release a new 5-star unit that has single target heal, AoE dispel, and allowing aggro redirection so it hits Blade or Clara more at E0. Would you pull for that 5-star? Yeah, I think the multiplier is going to be abysmal. I agree. Lynx is Natasha power creep 100%. 100%. Lynx is 100% Natasha power creep. That sounds like a 6. Nah, not a 6-star. But I am looking forward to the eventual 5-star Tingyun Fantilia version. Leveled every character to 60, 70. I think you want to get your main cast. Your hyper carries, you need to get your main hyper carries to 80 and then your main cast to 75. Because after 75 it gets very expensive, mats and credits wise, right? But you can at least do 75, which is where I kept my units. I only have 3 level 80s. No, 4 level 80s, guys. I only have 4 level 80s, and the rest of my supporting cast are either 70 or 70 and broken through but not upgraded EXP wise, or 75. My 4 80s are Seele, Jingyuan, Blade, Kafka, oh, and now Dan Heng, so 5. And the funniest thing is 3 out of the 5 are benched. That reminds me of the meme when Blade says there are 5 names but 3 has to pay. I have 5 level 80s but 3's on the bench. No Silverwolf 80. I don't need Silverwolf 80. It doesn't. I'm not looking for Silverwolf to do damage, so it doesn't change much for me, right? Did I check the new Lycone? I did. It's not that impressive. Yeah, Tingyun needs more attack. I actually think I'll be bringing Tingyun to level 80. Just look at this. Oh my god, technique power creep as well. Tingyun needs 2.8. I think I'm 2.7. Let me check. But I definitely want that attack percentage trace for the last one. Oh my god, I'm not even close. Is it because my cone's not 80? But you know what? Wait, that's not her. This is 8. Wow, it's so expensive. 2.6 plus, if I get to 80, 8%, I think that'll be enough. Do I just not have? I can just give her attack gloves, right? What's this? Force speed with crit rate. Oh my god, I need to re-gear her for sure. I need to re-gear. She's holding my random stuff gear. No, I don't think I've seen a random abundance units. Do I have her better? Guys, any of you guys still remember if we run Vonk on Tingyun? It's been so long that I forget if energy roll plus Vonk is needed, or she still gets her ult every 3 turns. Why did I not use this? 7.7 versus 3.8. Yes. She runs it for guaranteed 3-turn ult. Is Freema good in 2B comp? Not really. I mean, it's an alternative, but not. I think when she's 80 plus the last trace here, she's gonna be above 2.8, right? Yeah. 8% is gonna be putting her above 2.8 for sure. For sure. Yeah. And also, I keep my Tingyuing to 150 minimum, because if I ever run Asta with Tingyuing, I want Tingyuing to reach 200, so she goes 3 times. That's why for me, she has to be 150 minimum. With Vonk is more consistent, I see. You use Dan Heng's Brighter Than the Sun light cone on Blade and skip Dan Heng. That is some 4,000 IQ play. My guy. So you're getting 18% crit. Do you have Blade? I'm assuming you don't have Blade Cone then, yeah? Because if you had Blade Cone, you probably didn't pull Dan Heng Cone for. Give me a Hunt's one, please. Thank you. Well, what's the difference? Last stacked up to 2 times in 2 turns. So you have... But that's attack though. Blade doesn't want... Blade wants HP more than attack, or DI, or crit damage. You're getting 60% attack, which it does not. 60% of attack is 24% in comparison to HP. But yeah, if you didn't pull Blade Cone and went for, I guess it's okay. Fire and crit. Oh my god. MC maybe. Crit damage and break effect on this. Fire. Oh, this is almost a max roll crit damage though. Too bad. Even with Vonk, without Vonk you don't need to rely on getting hit, right? So with Vonk, it's for Tingyuing, it's E, AA, ult. Isn't it? So you ult, and then you E, and then you A. Yeah, Dan Heng's signature light cone does have this insane base stats. Like, it's not the cone that's... I mean, the cone is busted. But the stat of the cone is also busted. Yeah, Paylet 2 basic attacks into ult seems a bit too crazy. I honestly wonder if, I mean, personally I don't hope so, that now Dan Heng sets the standard for light cone stats and the power level. What if they made Dan Heng's attack base same as Himiko? Bruh. Also, you know, the beauty about Dan Heng is that for the orb, you can run attack percentage orb. You don't lose that much in comparison to other units. Attack percentage orb over damage percentage orb is only a 2 to 3% loss when I checked in with the theory crafters. But you have to account for the fact that a damage increase orb can roll attack percentage, but attack percentage cannot roll a damage increase substat. So unless your attack percentage orb is insane, alright? Unless attack percentage orb is insane, it's still better to run DI orb, but just letting you guys know there's not much difference, because a lot of people see me run an attack percentage orb and they're like, yo, your Dan Heng's not gonna do much damage. I'm like, bro, chacho, have you seen my Dan Heng? But yes, I was quite happy with how the orb turned out. We pulled it on stream. We were farming for Dan Heng and this orb dropped. And it was so broken. Let me show you guys after this. That orb is... I think it's my best piece of gear. It might be my best piece of gear. The Flame Orb is 37 CV. Okay, that's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. I think anything about 35 at our current level, isn't that almost best in slot? This is not bad. Okay, let me show you my Dan Heng. This is my best piece of gear. This is my best piece of gear. Yeah, I'm holding some defense scaling DPS with crit rate, crit damage, and all that stuff. But this went all in crit rate. All 5 rolls were crit rate. Even though it's not the maximum roll, because the range, if all 5 rolled, was like 15.3 to highest is 18 or even 19, right? So it's like slightly under average, but all 5 went in, and I had a crit damage, base crit damage, which was 0.1 off of max. So it's my favorite piece. This is okay. The more I look at it, the more... Yeah. This was fun. I like this piece. This doesn't look too hot at first glance, but if you look at it, this is an attack roll with a min crit roll, 2 min crit rolls basically, almost, while still rolling into crit damage. So this is quite nice. This is also quite nice. We don't talk about the boots. I'll get it replaced eventually. Yeah. Guys, have you seen the world's #1 Sele's gear? Let me show you guys. Where is it? The world's #1 Sele gear. Relic score. Leaderboard. I saw it. I was like, my lord. 1 second, where is it? Why is it not working? Relic score. I usually don't look at relic scores because it's not that accurate. But when I saw this guy's Seele, I already knew this is the best Seele in the entire game. I don't know if this is E6 though. It's an S3 cone, right? So if it was S5, this would be pretty much 100%. So this dude is rocking 3.4k attack with a quantum orb, almost 100% attack, 100% crit rate, and a 232 crit damage. And you know what the craziest part is? The craziest part is S3. I don't think it's E6, right? This doesn't say 12 here. Maybe E6. I don't know. I don't know if this means E6. Maybe E4, but this is not E6. But regardless, look at this. It's E4. Where does it say that? So I know next time. Is there number 4 somewhere? Okay. Regardless, what are those? What? 32.4% crit damage. My man almost got half a crit damage chest as a substat. While still having a pretty high crit damage base. A crit rate. Like, all of these are just so crazy. I saw it, I was like, god damn. 0 speed though. Which is fine, because E2, you don't need speed basically. Oh, those are, I see, those are islands. Damn, this was something else. Yeah, wow, look at this craziness. Basically, they all needed to have start as pretty much... You know what, the only thing comparable I have is with this. And is worst piece of key. I don't know how they get those. I've been farming Quantum since Quantum Dungeon was introduced and farmable. I don't have anything like this. I think my Seele holds... Like, I need to replace this. Like, what the hell is this? Yeah, Fushan would make Seele 100% crit. So my Seele, because I had to move some gear to Dan Heng, it's kind of whack. I just need some good crit damage chests. Attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, and it all went to the 5th random stat. It was defense. Nothing hurts more than having 3 out of the 4 being perfect stat, and even with the right main stat, and then you roll it, and it all goes to the wrong sub. Illegal. That should be illegal. Oh, I don't think I collected the thing. Oh, I see. I see. Thanks, wait. Kazusa, you're on your Aldegard account? Aren't you on a different... Wasn't your name different? Okay, I need this last piece. This is my final piece. Now, it's complete. It's complete. It's done. It's Jover. It's now 31% effect, break effect left. You know, break effect is not bad. I was not a believer in break effect, but the more break effect I saw, the more I think for units like Silverwolf and Luca, just go break effect. I mean, it doesn't help much against zero cycling. It's harder to use break effect, but I think break effect is really good. Okay, so my traces for Dan Heng is finished. So I guess I start working on my Tingwing. No, Tingwing is done because I only need these two. I'll do Bronia then. Yeah. But I have a... Oh, maybe I should pre-farm Fushan. Because I for sure will be building Fushan. Should I pre-farm Fushan? Let me see the Ascension Planner. Are you guys pre-farming Fushan? Are you done? So what does she use? Shields. These things. And these. So this I have enough, right? Yeah, this I have more than enough. It's the shield I'm not. Oh my god. Okay. Let me see how much I'll need. Will I get E6? No, I'll E2 Fushan. Fushan will be E2 for me. I don't think I'll E6 because E6 Fushan is a troll DPS build. I'm not looking to troll. 8-3. Okay, so I have enough for that. What's this? Is that a new thing? Yeah, E6 is mega whale bait. I haven't seen this. So we don't have that yet. So we can't pre-farm. Oh my god. It's not out, right? You can pre-farm. Oh, I've just not ever done it. I see. Where is it? Oh, the ape. Wow, I don't even have a teleporter. Okay, let me grab the teleporter first. Wait, it's here. Oh, that way. Whoa, I don't want to fight them though. There we go. Damn, look at this. Alright, let's grab the teleporter. Yeah, I'll let it auto. This. So I have enough for these, I believe. I want to calculate these. I think I can finish pre-farming for Fushan in a few days. That was fast. E2 Fushan's revive, yeah. Supposedly, okay. Supposedly. 5 here. Okay, let me do this. And then 296, 103, and 83. 296, 103, 83. Okay, so I have enough EXP, I have enough credits. And then 12, 68, 81. 12, 68. You get some crazy brownie pieces, but no brownie. they will come. So what does this mean? To be synthesized? So oh, I see. I have enough, and I have to synthesize. Wow, I'm short 100 and no. Shaw. Okay. Why does she have crit rate? Is 8 the level you need to get no, this looks much better. Is 8 the level where it's gonna need the golden orb thing? Check. Because I now realize how short I am for those resources. Up to 8. No, there's no way I think on release it's crit rate. I think that's an error on the site. No way she has 3 crit rate traces. Three crit rate traces would be just 2 copium. No shot. No shot. Okay, so we finished that. Jeopard has ice damage traces. That's better than crit, I want to say. Alright, so we finished this, we finished that, and we finished this. Okay. Let me clear the store. Just reset. I'm still deciding if I want to pick up another Bronyacon with this. But I don't think I have the master upgrade it, so we'll hold for now. Oh, thank God. Do I even need this? You know what? I'm gonna pull and I'm gonna get a Bronyacon, saving me 600 of these currencies. Okay. Here comes the Bronyacon. Let's go! Okay. Jesus. I don't think we need the green ones because we can farm. Yeah, we don't need currencies anymore, so we don't need to buy these. Right. That will do. Let me add you guys. There we go. Message. Oh my god, I have so many. Oh my god. I have so many of these. Okay. So, for those of you that cleared this event, alright? I need to start dreaming about who's coming, the Nikkei anniversary. And no one's telling me. So for those of you that wait, where's the lady that tells you the progress so far? Did she move? She didn't move. What is going on? I'll need to see my progress. Because I want to know how many more hours do I have to spend. I thought she was here. Oh yeah, she is here. Alright. And the worst part is, this event actually has a really good stuff. For the amount of stuff it's giving, it's really good. Am I close? How do I check the... Is 8 close? It goes to 20? I spent at least 2 hours on this. Oh my god. They tell me the journey from 10 to 20 is like 20 minutes. How long does this take from 8 to 20? Bro. Oh my god. How long does this take? 2 hours? 1 hour plus if you refer to guides? Where are the guides? I don't want to be here for another. It took you 6 hours, but didn't skip dialogue. I wasn't skipping dialogue, and it took me 2 hours to get to level 8. 2 hours for level 8. Oh wait. I might be higher level than I think. Wait, those are not. Hey. Wow. Amazing. You know, someone asked me the other day, how come I don't have the new mobile phone wallpaper? And I was like, I like this one better. I'm an OG. Little do they know, it's because I haven't completed an event, so I don't even have it. I don't even have it because it's guild level 15. I'm only level 11. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. So we have a choice right now. We either go to YouTube and check out our TimaeuSS cup, the first and second one. We do a little react and let you guys into some insight of the cup, or we do this event. I mean, I think I'll do the react to the 2 cups regardless, but it's, I guess, depends if you guys want to see me do this current event, which I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. Load up the TimaeuSS cup. I'm trying to procrastinate. Do one puzzle to progress and feel better. Okay, you know what? We'll push until my brain cells die. It's probably in 5 minutes, and then we'll react to the tournament. It's doing really well, actually.
The Honkai Star Rail. In today's video, we're gonna treat. We got round 2.
We're up 52,000 views. It's quite nice. So we'll do react after. All right. Let's do 10 minutes of this. It's a month-long event, is it? It's only 2 weeks left. You know what? You're right. I don't want to rush it. I do like 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day is 60. It's an hour in. Actually, it doesn't even. Oh my god, I haven't done any of these. 16 goods. I can just AFK and wait for the recommendations. How do we get 16? Tough. I'll wait. I'm stuck, game. Please. Oh, I knew it. See? This is exactly what I would have done. Exactly what I would have done. Yes, there we go. Where's Femtim? Maybe I'll rig the female version. One day. First try, easy clap. As I wish! As I wish just means sayonara. Oh, is this one of these? I freaking hate these. Oh my god. Why is this a thing? That's what I did. I was so close. No, I wasn't. This is harder than Memory Chaos for me. I spent more time doing this than Memory Chaos 10. Bro. But the flower plant thing is large? Okay. $26 goods. I think I got it this time. I don't need the hint. Oh my god, I'm too short. I don't need a hint. Damn. What the hell is this? Mats into boxes and then... Bro. Wait, how did they do that? Oh, I see. Mats into boxes, into boxes. Did you guys actually enjoy this event? Fill up as a wish. Okay, ship. You did? Wait, does it matter if I fill it up as I wish? Or am I cucking myself? Wait, why can't this go on that? Oh, because it's green. Oh. You enjoy the rewards, but not the event. But does it matter if I screwed up on the fill it up as you wish? The barking was nice, yeah. Why? Bro. Am I gonna play Starfield? I've read the review, it's not... It's quite bad. Oh. I don't think right now I have time to play another game, unfortunately. Holy moly. Honestly, they should have made it so that they should have made it so that guys, what was your high score after? They should have made it so that if we're past the 2 minutes, don't give us hints, just give us autocomplete. Because it's autocomplete anyways. Why let us go through the pain? But yeah, Baldur's Gate cucked me real hard, so... I didn't have a life nor sleep for a few days, a week or so. I'm not looking to pick up Starfield. Unplayable without mods? That bad? Oh wow! Only 5 left. I did not know that I was actually getting pretty close. Fine. You know what? We'll do the rest at another time. We have 13 days. 1 level a day. No, I didn't play Armored Core. Do you think they'll release a pay-to-win wallpaper? You know what? I'm surprised that we don't get more selfies from characters. You know how sick that would be? I want some Kafka selfies. Where's the Kafka selfies? I want 18 plus films. Okay, well, let's go and check out the tournament stuff. Oh yeah, I need to pick some. I don't have. I have this one now. Carve the moon, weave the clouds. And I actually think I don't have any of the rest. Which ones are worth? Max HP. And 2% heal. This is decent on Fushan, no? Where use a basic attack. Deals additional. Just S5 this? Yeah, I could do that. Am I close to S5? But if I exchange for a Bronyakon, I'm not going to be using the Dingyunkong. The Battle Pass one, right? For the Battle Pass codes, you cannot pull them, right? Can you? Can you obtain them through gacha? I wish they didn't auto-lock 4-star cones. Or at least let us mass unlock. I don't want to go one by one to unlock to super imposition and then sell them. Jesus. Okay. Wow, I'm almost at 10 million credits. Rich, rich, rich. I didn't need to exchange then, really. 20% attack is okay. I don't need the 20% crit. My units are pretty much maxed. The speed would be nice though. All right, let's talk about the tournament then.
The TimaeuSS Cup now. I'll let TimaeuSS introduce the cup and all the rules.
Okay, so we'll talk about tournament briefly. All right, briefly, because I just realized I've been streaming for quite a long time. I need to get dinner in a bit. And we still have the tier list video that we need to make for Nikkei. So we'll talk about the cup briefly. So originally I hosted a cup that was kind of, I wanted to bring, quote unquote, some competitive mode into the game. And so this was made.
I don't think there's any.
You basically get a pick and ban phase, just like some of the Dota or League of Legends, whatever you play. And yeah, it turned out really, really fun. I wasn't participating, I believe. So, oh my god, I was organizing it. And then the second one got bigger. We got bigger content creators.
I just wanted to put this little intro in to let you guys know what's
So
happening, but
it was really, really cool to see. And I was participating as a player. Now, do check out the video. And the funniest part I will say though is that I couldn't use a lot of my units because we banned E6 5 stars. And for future reference, we're going to limit all 6 stars to E2. Alright, limit all 6 stars to E2. And then 4 stars you can do E6. So I couldn't use Sele, I couldn't use Kafka, and I couldn't... Well, Dan Heng was not there when we had this. And the only geared units I had was Blade and Jingyuan. So it was really tough for the bandit picks. Yeah. Okay, I'm actually... One second, let me check out the time. I did not realize we've been streaming for 3 hours because the plan was stream for 1 hour of Honkai Star Rail and then 1 hour of Naked doing the tier list. I might actually head off in a bit and I'll leave you guys with the video. I didn't get target banned. They didn't need to target ban my units because I couldn't use them because they were E6. That's why from our end, I'll just go over the draft and you guys can watch this video because I do need to run off in a bit. But from our end, E6 Dan Heng, Bronya Tingyun, Dan Heng, and Locha is my favorite. But if your Dan Heng is strong enough, you can just do 3-man. Bronya, Dan Heng, and Locha, that's it. Only 3 units. Because other units will just consume SP, skill points, when you put them on auto. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's Bronya, Tingyun, Dan Heng, and Locha. Yeah, but I was talking about Memory Chaos second half. Because my Tingyun is with Sele, so I just run 3 units. And it's still auto 0 cycle. The video will be up. But regardless, the ban and pick phase here, and I'll just talk about this before I leave. The thought process behind this was really, really interesting. Okay. Yes, Dan Heng will be allowed next cup, but expect Dan Heng to be banned. So the process is you get 2 bans and 1 Lycon ban. So 1 unit ban, 1 unit ban, 1 Lycon ban, 1 Lycon ban, and 1 unit, 1 unit. For a total of 4 units banned, 2 cones banned, and then the team that had first ban, was it? Man, I can't remember my own rules. The team that second ban gets first pick. And the team that gets second pick gets first ban. But there's a caveat. The advantage for team 2 is that you get second ban, which means you have access to the last ban, which was really crucial in our strategy. Having the last ban is very important. And of course, last ban into first pick is quite an advantage in this setup. But Team 2, they had the advantage because they get to pick 2 units at the same time to start off. So there will be always now 1 pick ahead of the second team. But I think basically these advantages will cancel each other out, right? So I'll talk about why we banned. So Silver Wolf ban, I think that was very straightforward. That's fine. Our strategy was basically there were 3 sustainers, solo sustainers, Natasha, Bailu, and Locha. Jeopard can do it as well, but no cleanse means tough time in the Kafka fight. So our whole strategy was to ban 2 healers and then pick up Locha because we have first pick and last ban. They banned Sele's, and we banned Rendezvous. Because I personally was 100% sure. I was 100% sure that they were going to pick up Tingyun as first double pick. The only way they could even survive is pick up Jeopard. So they will for sure pick up Tingyun here. Like Tingyun just does more than Bronya in the previous Memory Chaos by enabling Kafka. And Kafka is protected, so everyone will run Kafka. So I banned Rendezvous, and also stopped a couple of things like Bronia Blade as well. They banned Sushan, which I did not understand why. I think it was because they didn't want to have a good physical answer to break Kafka. I personally don't have experience with Sushan. I don't think MoC10, not MoC10, that was the first cup. I don't think Fu has experience with Sushan. I personally don't at all. So I thought this ban was basically a freebie for us. And then they go into our ban, which is the last one is Bailu, right? Like I've said, the plan, Fu has Sushan videos. Oh, I see. Perfect. Perfect. I wonder if it's interesting to break down the ban and pick phase as a video. Actually, you know what? I'll do it as a YouTube video as well. Let me restart from the beginning. We'll do this as a YouTube video since we're not doing that team building thing because we're worried about Hoyo swinging my butt. So we'll do another video. Let me grab some water. I'll do some 5-head strategy reviews. Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. So, I hope you have seen the second TimaeuSS Cup. It was such a fun to organize this, and we had a really good time. Now, this video is uploaded on Vulcan's channel. I wanted the video to get more reach, and the third cup, TimaeuSS Cup 3, we're gonna have a bigger content creator group, and it's gonna be so exciting. However, I wanted to create this video to kind of break down the process behind the ban and pick phase from our side, right? Because I think Grimro, Vulcan commented on it from the start in the beginning, and Poke did his in-depth breakdown as well as Gotcha Smack, which was really good. So I enjoyed that, and now I'm gonna do mine from our side. So with Fu and our ban pick phase, and then we'll go over why the picks are why they are, and maybe you get a better insight into kind of team building and my choices. And after that, you know, look forward to cup number 3. So at the beginning, it's very simple. We've got our two teams, Poke with Smack, me with Fu, and rules again very simple. You get 2 unit bans each, so 4 total, and 2 cone bans, 1 each, right? Fastest memory chaos clears combined from both teams will win, and it's 2 players, 1 for each half. So starting off the ban, we already had our plan, which was to ban the healers because Team 2 will have second ban, but first pick, which means we have access to the last ban and followed up by a first pick. This is quite a good combination, especially in this patch, which was the previous one. If we banned 2 healers, and that was our plan, ban 2 healers and pick up Locha, that means they only have 1 sustain that cannot dispel, which is Jeopard, right? Jeopard. And unlike Bailu, who can at least revive your teammates, it's going to be very tough. And they don't even have anything for the first half. So that was our plan. Team 1, as you can see, Poke, they get first ban. But their advantage is that they will get 2 picks right off the bat when it's their turn to second pick, which means they can run a combo, and they'll always be 1 pick ahead of the other team. So we start off the ban phase. Silver Wolf just opens up too many options, so I think that ban is definitely worthy. Now we ban Natasha as we tackle the plan, which is ban the healers and pick it up ourselves. Selecon ban. I'm not sure about Selecon ban because the rule of this game is we cannot use E6 characters, so pretty much max is E2 for for SSRs, and then you can use E6 SRs. But I cannot use Kafka, I cannot use Sele, so it's interesting that Selecon was banned. Maybe to block Fu from use Sele? Maybe. I banned Rendezvous. This was my suggestion because I was 100% certain that they will pick up Tingyun. Tingyun is just too good in that Memory Chaos rotation, enabling a lot of units hyper carries, even more so than Bronia in my opinion, right? So I banned it, so no Tingyun Jingyuan shenanigans, no Tingyun Tingyun Kafka shenanigans, no Asta Himiko stuff. So I banned that. And I think they were not sure what to ban last. When I saw Sushan, I was very, very confused. But apparently chat let me know that Fu has Sushan videos, so that made more sense, right? That made more sense that they banned Sushan. For our last ban, we stick to our plan, 2 healer band, and then picking up the last healer, the really strong one in Locha. Locha for second half, bonkers. Bonkers. So, and this dance is so cute, it's hilarious. So we ban Bailu and we'll pick up Locha. And then we were talking, if they didn't pick up Gepard here and then pick up 2 supports, we counterpick by picking up their Gepard, and it's over. Because they have no sustain for the second half, they just lose. They just straight up lose. So in this, you cannot infinitely retry. You only get 1 retry, so 2 runs in total to see how you perform. Okay, I might change the rules a bit because since we got more healers, I want people to show their best runs. But we made it in the first 2 cups so that we didn't allow people to just pick hyper aggressive units and then infinitely reset until they get the best run, right? Which was important. Otherwise, the team that has less time will have a disadvantage. So, like I've said, they pick up Gepard and Ting Yun as expected. So the ban from Rendezvous paying off on the Ting Yun, and then they're forced to pick Gepard with as the last remaining sustain. So our plan of banning 2 healers with Locha paid off. So we kind of crippled their Ting Yun and we forced them into picking a tank. So otherwise they'd be up 2-1 in terms of supports. Now we pick up Asta. So Bronya is really good. I think you see Team 1, Poke's team picking up fantastic. I think that was the right call. But we picked up Asta because Fu already had an Asta team that he wanted to run with Himeko. Okay, he already had an Asta team, Himeko team, that he wanted to run. So I didn't really get a choice in picking my team. I got I got Locha, and he gets Asta and Pela, thinking that the enemy will not go for Himeko because, you know, you have Kafka and the second half is imaginary. Why would you go for Himeko? Now this, I think this was this was crazy. The fact that Sample was picked here saved my run. All right. Sample being picked here saved my run completely. I understand where they're coming from, which is they want to secure their dot team, right? Because they think, okay, they have Kafka, they want to secure their Luca Sample dot team. But I secured Blade. Blade was my only hyper carry. I think they might have seen my Jingyuan play and they think like I have a viable Jingyuan to use in the first half, and then second half we can do like Himeko or something. I could see that happening completely, or QQ even. But having Sample here gave me Blade, which was huge. Since for my account, again, because E6 are banned, I don't have access to Seele, I don't have access to Kafka, I don't have access to a lot of the units. My QQ is unbuilt, right? So the only 2 hyper carries I have are Blade and Jingyuan. Jingyuan E0, Blade E2, which was really important. But for these, we are not going all in on resources to rebuild units that we don't have. So we're actually playing with the units and gear that we have, so that we're not just for the tournament wasting like 50 fuel or something, right? So I was so happy and I snatched up Blade right away. This was so important for me. And then after that, I think this is where the Himeko pick comes out. No, Yukong. Okay, we actually wanted to pick Yukong next. So it was very interesting if we went through the chat logs that as they're picking, and you'll see later on with Himeko as well, as they're picking, they're literally 1 step, and you can see that's because they got double pick here, right? They're 1 step ahead of us in what we want to pick. We're like, let's get Yukong for a hyper aggressive team 1, and they pick that. And then we're like, let's get Himeko, and they'll pick it in as well. So here, I think, is this the Welt pick? Yeah, this is the Welt pick. So I thought that Poke, who invested in his Welt, would pick up Welt, right? And then you run Kafka side 1, and then Welt side 2. That was the thought process in me blocking the Welt pick. And you can see from our picks, a lot of our picks are cucking the other team. That was kind of the plan, right? We were picking to counter pick, essentially, to blocking them from picking up what they wanted to pick up. So we picked up Welt here, and then we're like, okay, since we got Welt, we can definitely grab Himiko. I think this is where they get Himiko though. So they get Himiko here, and we're like, oh my god, Yukong and Himiko was literally our plan. We were going into Yukong and Himiko, but they picked both up. So here we pick up, I believe, Fire MC. Yeah, because Fire MC with break effect is essentially a super weak version of Himiko. So for Fu, his team 1 set in Asta, Pela, Trailblazer will be sustaining, taunting, which is important, and break effect, fire, plus Kafka. So that side was really good. And for me, essentially, even if I just did Blade and Luocha and I didn't care about anyone else, that was enough. But I picked up Welt for SP regen, and then Jingyuan. I made a mistake here. I'll be very honest, I made a pretty big mistake in picking Jingyuan. My Jingyuan's E0, and I forgot the second half of Memory Chaos in this fight has a 30% lightning resist. I would have been better off picking someone like QQ. But then again, the reason why I picked Jingyuan over QQ was because my QQ is level 50. My QQ is level 50, right? Which meant that I was not going to invest and build a unit just for, look at level 50, no gear, and the traces are abysmal, right? At least Jingyuan, even with a 30% resist down, I have the traces and I have gear for him. So he can do better than QQ. So that's why I picked up Jingyuan, but you'll see that his damage is not good compared to some of the Jingyuans out there, of course. So they pick up Luca, and then they also forgot, because they were doing Fimical first half, but I think they also forgot second half is really, the lightning resistance really screws Kafka. So I thought what they would have done is Kafka team 1, right, go for a 0 cycle, and that allows them to run something else for team 2. But that was, I mean, it worked out for us. And we see the run, right? Fu, the Fire MC broke, I think, for 78,000, if I can find it. Somewhere. I might not be able to find it. But Fire MC, I think here. Yeah. 74,000 from Fire MC's break. Because Fire has one of the highest break effect in terms of damage. Raw damage, not scaling damage. So break effect Fire MC 74,000. Really good. And that was a 2 cycle. And then Mr. Poke's Himiko was crazy. That Himiko played like a god. And I know he did get kind of unlucky with some of the targeting from the enemy. So this is crazy, right? This is really good. Granted, he has 2 additional targets to hit, because most AoEs are 3 targets, where Himiko's AoEs is like every 1. So regardless, is a super amazing Himiko showcase. And then lastly was me. My run was scuffed. Basically, it was the Luocha and Blade show. And the rest, I try to use Jingyuan's skill as much as possible, but my Jingyuan stats are not that great. Right, my Jingyuan stats are not that great. But he's fast enough to go twice, which means that he'll get 2 turns before cycle ends. So Lightning Lord will have decent enough stacks. And then Weld is just there for the debuff. I put Silver Wolf's artifact so that there's extra DI coming out from Weld. And Weld is literally just skill point generating machine. That's it. And a bit of Imprison. Yeah, it's like 2,000 damage per hit kind of thing. And my Jingyuan is like sub 10,000. So Lightning Lord still does decent amount of damage. So yeah, there's that. And then lastly is Gacha Smack. Man, I want to say, if I had his team composition, I don't think I would have cleared it in 8 cycles. Because first of all, Kafka, the main DPS, is weak in the second half, just due to the fact that there's lightning resist. And also, Japard in second half is so rough. Is actually so rough. He basically had to make sure in his run, right? And he doesn't have a cleanse as well. He had to make sure that Luca cleanses. That's number one, because he doesn't have any other on-demand cleanse. He has to make sure that Luca cleanses the heal, and also playing around with SP, but most importantly, when you're in the Kafka fight, he needed to make sure that Kafka dominates Japard. That was the only way. If Kafka didn't dominate Japard and went for, let's say, Kafka, who is only sitting at 1.6 HP right now, right? Kafka skips a turn because she gets pushed by the domination. That's a 1 turn wasted. Enemy attacks Kafka, and your Kafka, or enemy Kafka, does a follow-up on your Kafka. That Kafka's dead, and there's no revive. The run is dead completely. So you see how enemy Kafka follow up on Japard? So by doing this, I honestly found it extremely impressive that he can even clear, let alone 8 cycles. So this was really, really amazing to see. I was talking in Fu, like in the Fu chat with him, saying that Japard will not be able to solo sustain the second half. Like, no way, right? So we were guaranteed a win. But yeah, the domination went on Japard, and he got the revive off, and then the ult. So you can see that everyone has a massive shield, and the run is now safe. And he can actually clear. Because, look, if Japard didn't come back and ult, the shield is already gone, right? That means Kafka would have died there. Kafka would have just straight up died there. So it literally played out perfectly. Like, he played this perfectly for this to happen, basically. I know the cycles look long in comparison to the other runs, but with the card he's dealt, it's really impressive. It's really, really impressive. But yeah, that was essentially it. I had a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun doing this, okay? Which is why the third TimaeuSS Cup will happen near the end of the Fushan banner, and it's going to be even bigger than the first two. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have a lot more content creators joining, and it's going to be amazing. So stay tuned for that. All right, it'll be on my channel. No, actually, it might not be on my channel. It'll be in the participants channel. So you'll see. I mean, if you watch Honkai Star Rail on YouTube, I'm sure some of the Honkai Star Rail content creators you watch will be in that cup. So just wait, subscribe to them, subscribe to me, and more information will be heading your way. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now. Okay, which element has the best break effect? Let me do the tournament thing. Yeah, I think Gacha Smacks MoC clear with these is really good. It's really good. I honestly just thought he cannot clear it. Like, it's with Japard, it just cannot clear it, right? Like, you get CC'd, anyone else getting CC'd, they're dead. And if you make them tanky enough to not get CC'd, you still most likely will die. Just due to some RNG, and then there's no revive, damage is permanent. He kept pretty much all of his team super healthy, so I was super impressed by Smack. Super impressed. But okay, which element is best break effect? I can tell you what the worst is. I cannot right now think of the worst. Think of the best one, but I can tell you what the worst is. Right? The worst is ice. Ice is so bad. It does not get worse than ice. Because your debuffs, they essentially expire faster, right? Enemy takes their turn, they're iced. Their next turn will be faster. So your debuffs, if it's a 2-turn debuff, it'll be gone so fast. A 1-turn debuff is just like, it's not there. So ice is the worst. Ice is for sure the worst. And then I don't like physical because physical is based on enemy max HP. Okay. Personally, I'm not a big fan of break effect. Okay. You're looking for break effect damage dealer with my Kafka? For bosses, I mean, are you a waifu lover? If you're a waifu lover, do Kafka and the Guina. Guina that's gonna be released on Topaz's banner. She's a fire damage over time. And it's gonna be better than, I think it's gonna be better than Sample and Luca. But otherwise, for bosses, Luca, for general purpose, Sample. But yeah, freeze is the worst. Personally, for me as a player, I don't like break effects because it forces you to land and break with a specific unit. Right, you're forced to break with a specific unit. But I think for players that are not doing 0 cycles, it's really good. For example, E0 Silverwolf with break effect will pop for 100 to 120,000 damage at max level and really good break effect rolls, right? I think that's insane with the E0 break effect. And Silverwolf can break quite easily because you have your E, you refill your energy fast. If you use the tutorial cone from the free event, you can do a lot of break damage. But right now, I'm kind of past like 2-3 cycles. I only do 0 cycles now, which means I cannot purposely wait for a unit to break an enemy and let that enemy take a turn, if that makes sense. Until we get a boss that you literally have to go 5 rounds into it, then I have no use for break effect. I mean, it's not a bad stat to have, right? If I'd rather have break effect over like some random stuff on even some of the DPS gears, but in my current build, it just doesn't work because enemies die before they take a turn. I want to kill the enemy before they take a turn, and I don't have the liberty to wait for my Silverwolf to have max energy and then drop these things on a single target for it to do 100 something. Because during that time, my Sele would have done 300,000 damage across 2 different targets. Right? I cannot wait for Silverwolf to break and to do that. Better to get break on Dan Heng effect hit rate. 100% break. There's 0 need for effect hit rate on Dan Heng. You're not applying any debuffs. So I actually have some break effect on Dan Heng, which I don't mind. Like here, like 11% or something, right? It basically makes your break damage a bit higher and also effect a bit stronger. So it's not the worst stat to have, and of course you want to aim for that if you're building break effect units, but like I've said, I'm probably not the best person to ask about break effect since I do not build break effect. It doesn't really have a great synergy with my units. Because arguably you can build a Himeko break effect and still do really well in the cycle count, right? Because fire breaks for a lot of damage. So yeah, possible. But for my teams, none of my units use break effect. There's argument as to why Dot isn't meta. I think Dot is quite good. I actually think Dot is quite good with Kafka. It's just that the other two, Sample plus Luca, in an overall fight, that's why I'm hoping that Guina from Topaz Banner will be the Dot that makes Kafka broken. Like, even more so than now. Because fire detonates for a lot. Fire does detonate for a lot. But we already know there will be a character later on that really helps Dot, so just wait for that. Break effect doesn't do much for imaginary, yeah. But any break effect will add damage to your break. And because of how often my Dan Heng goes, right? Because of how often my Dan Heng will take his turn, break effect at least translates to some form of damage. Right? Even if it's 10% on a substat. It will at least translate to some minuscule amounts of damage. Versus effect hit rate, which gives nothing. "99% of people don't want to be..." Yeah. The thing is, it was the same with me. I did not want to build Sample or Luca. Which really limited my team building with Kafka. Which kind of sucks. But maybe a waifu banner will change that, because Black Swan for sure, hot. Guina is very cute, her animation, so yeah, once we get a 5-star daughter, Kafka should be looking so strong. I agree. Yeah, Dot teams will keep getting stronger and stronger, for sure. Which I think is fantastic. I mean, like I've said, right, in the other video that we were gonna make, it's really good to see how basically new units will now focus on making current units better. Yeah, the Trotter in this game is really free. It is indeed very free. Just download it on your PS5? Who should you pull? Oh, I mean, does the PS5 have the current banner going on right now? I don't know if it's a test version. Do you have pose? Did they give you pose to test? Yeah, you got, yeah, same. I mean, we all got Kafka because she's mommy material, right? Most people, at least. Never played. I don't know if it carries over. You probably need to check the announcements. They should have an announcement regarding it. But it'll be a while before you get even get to the post stage. So a lot of units are viable. It's very hard to say. Even if you want a unit and you want to have it carry you, you might not pull for it. So play the game first. Yeah, fun gameplay definitely makes the game last longer. I agree. When I first pulled Kafka, I was on Star Rail a lot. Like, I was playing the game a bit too much. Simply due to the fact that I just like looking at Kafka's animation. And also, Kafka's E. Let me show you guys. Kafka's E, man, the assets. What is wrong with this auto? We went from 0 cycle full auto into 3 cycle full auto. Or 2 cycle full auto. Yeah, 2 cycle. Okay, regardless. Here's Kafka. Actually, I'll do it here so I don't waste technique points. This is amazing. When I first got Kafka, this is all I did. And then there's also, let me show you guys all the best spots. Guys, I know all the best spots for Kafka. Okay, I'm a huge Kafka lover. Let me show you. There's another fantastic spot here. Yeah, they found the perfect VA. I like both the English and JPVA. Damn. We just spend the whole day here. Literally spend the entire day here. Yeah, that's why my game time that week went up considerably. Because when you go down the stairs, it doesn't auto fade. You know? I figured it out. It doesn't auto fade. It is very nice. I must say so myself. But now oh my god, he has cheeks too. Bruh. Why does Dan Heng have those cheeks that can compete? Alright, what about the chest? Oh my lord. Yeah, this game does have a little something for everyone, doesn't it? Okay, you know what? That's enough. That's enough internet for the day, I think. I think that's enough internet for the day. Alright, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I believe it is time to end the stream. I'm gonna go prep some dinner. And no stream tonight, guys, remember, okay? No stream tonight. no stream tomorrow either, but stream on Wednesday, right before our A2 banner. We'll talk about my predictions for A2 because I'll be on a flight doing A2 banner going live, so I won't be streaming that. Sadness. But see you guys in 2 days, pretty much. All right, see you guys in 2 days. Have a good one. Had a very nice time today on stream. So OP, Dan Heng. Can't believe it. Every time I play Honkai Star Rail, it feels like a different game. Anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye now.